Come on.
Welcome to the Top 4 podcast. My name is Peter NUFC, and I'm joined by Puna. Iwa, what's going on, man?
Not much. Bit happy, bit enjoyment. Going good so far.
You got it, Pete. Pete, you said the name. You said the name wrong.
Also, Pete. Sorry to be the downer. Your mic is moving mad.
Don't fucking interrupt me. Yeah,
your mic is mad.
No, bro, we barely can hear you. I'm not even interrupting you. No, you
my mic sounds mad. I mean, I don't know what to say here.
It's not plugged in. We're not hearing your mic.
We can hear them crying at the lane. Eberechi scores again. One call from Mick Arteta. He said, wow, F off Tottenham, I'm a gooner now. La, 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 la. I'm going to get complaints from the neighbours, but I don't care, because Tottenham Hotspur, you'll always be. As I told you guys, week in, week out. As I said to you guys, week in, week out. Tiwa, let's do that again. Introduction settings. Big up to the goon in the building, the gooness in the building. Talk to us, man.
Not much. I called that weekend. I knew what it was going to be, so I went into music calm.
Oh, you Tottenham in disguise. Oh, you Tottenham in disguise. Yes, we're joined by. Do you know how brilliant that chant is? We are joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
Let's go, boys and girls. Another 3 points in the bag. We're heading into the biggest week of the season. Barcelona, let's be having you. Arsenal, let's be having you. Bring it on. I'm ready to go.
Rashford and Saka on the same week. Damn.
Hey, man.
It's a long week for Oscar, bro. Man's sweaty against Burnley, bro. He's talking about Barcelona and Arsenal. Get out of there.
3 points is 3 points, mate.
We'll get there. Joined by Rubinho, a Manchester United fan.
What's good, people? I'm watching the game. You'll see my reactions due to my faces, but we live and direct from Old Trafford.
Yes, he is live. Oh, it's at Old Trafford. It's not Everton. Is it not there?
No, it's at OT. By the way, is there a light show? Just out of curiosity. No, there's a story behind it. I just turned on the game, so if there was,
damn it. Anyone
I missed it.
Anyone in the chat, let us know if there was a Man United light show. I've got a funny story about this. Anyway, shout out to AD, a Liverpool fan.
I don't know if you see it. The guy of Nottingham Forest every time. Voodoo. Just water every time. Right, interesting facts. That geezer, Eric Shaw. It's the same bloke of the meme. You know when the manager has got his head in his hands and
it's steam.
It's steaming. It's the same bloke.
And you lot kept questioning me as to why I didn't actually care about these parts. I told you
about these parts. Yo, it's all mad in the dunya. Oscar, let's get into the comments section, please.
Well, how am I looking, guys? Is the internet back or is it shaky?
Your
voice is clear, though. That's the difference.
Let's get into it. Miraculous Miri says, good evening to the greatest football podcast that air on a Monday night when I urge Ernest to invest in the penny stocks of champions elect. In other news, the prophecy continues. The sheriffs of Nottingham set Merseyside Forest alight. Crazy. Shout out to... I believe this is David. He says, big up Top 4 podcast. Hope everyone had a blessed weekend. I got 59 points on FPL. What did your teams get in FPL? And what team loses the most from AFCON?
I had a stinker because I completely forgot about FPL. So by the time I looked, it was finished. It was absolutely finished.
I had a little look at the Top 4 league. Yeah. Out of us, I'm the highest. I'm like 7.
I think of it. Nah, it's a climb.
Huh?
No, you used to be good at this. What happened?
I stopped caring very early this season.
Yeah. I don't care gimmick.
It's not that I care, but I'm very much aware. I started pulling, so I can't be honest.
Fair enough. Well, thanks to your boy. Your boy Eze got me a hat trick. So I'll take that. Mirai's still here. He says, I tell you, Solomon, Hammers might deal a mighty blow to Liverpool's top 4.
Oscar, 2 seconds. Oscar's having a word about my mic. Are you plugged in?
Yeah, Oscar. What's happening here?
What?
You ain't got a mic. This
What's going on with people's mics?
Oscar's mic is straight off the laptop, blood. He took it straight off the base.
You're fine, and it's gone. It's gone.
It's gone, blood. You know what I mean?
Should I plug in the blue? Should I plug in the blue?
Why haven't you done that? Is that not what? This is meant to be. This is the #1 sports and recreation podcast. Like, what are we doing here?
All right, can you hear me now though?
Yeah, it's loud and clear.
We can hear you.
Barack is in the comments. He says, big up to the best podcast there on a Monday afternoon when Turkey Day is just around the corner, giving me an excuse to bulk up and kick off the holiday season. Hold tight, the 3-point collectors.
I was a Yank.
Is he a Yank? Yeah, he lives in Atlanta.
He's ATL. He's ATL.
Atlanta. Peter just remembered that he's not on Watershed TV. I don't know what that's in reference to. Shout out Baines on Toast. He says, shout out ADF Samsky, best Dutch rapper. Goodness me. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I don't know what we're even discussing. Big up Emruns. Big up doing your thing, guys and lady. Of course, man. Of course. He said, Oscar's got that bunker mic. Crazy. Last comment will go to David. He says, I'm pretty sure Pete had a hand in that wonderful Tifo. Flag on the play.
Well, he learned his lesson. That's what he did.
Yeah, because if we're gonna give Peter credit for the good one, we have to slander Peter for the bad one.
Why? What if I'm involved in one and not the other? How about that?
Do you know why? Because it's a team effort. You don't go blaming here, there, and everywhere.
You sound like Pep Guardiola. You sound like forgiving Mikel Arteta, mate. What are you talking about?
Am I right?
Hey, he's the boss.
Am I right in thinking that your a wonderful North London derby tifo was made by the club, like the club organizer?
The club funded it. The fans made it. Move on.
So the club funded it.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I just want to know. I didn't say there's anything wrong.
It was a bit of both, but yeah, the concept was by supporters, for sure.
It's like with every tifo, even our ones are.
And if about even our ones, when United have done a tifo,
have you not seen all of last season?
We were doing Europa League. What in Europa League?
Did they have a tifo or not? They had a tifo.
Yeah, we did. They had a tifo. We had 4. Let me try this now. No, don't try this.
That's cheeky. That's very
cheeky. Bro,
why is that cheeky?
Because Arsenal famously don't do them. That's why it's a big deal.
Yeah,
I want to say we had our tifos.
There's no point saying we don't. Really
Oscar, we've done tifos since like 2009. What are you talking about?
So why was that Arsenal cannon one such a big deal for you though?
It was bad, so it got bad press.
Yeah, bad.
What you forget is we had the Madrid one, like the round before. We did a great one for Real Madrid. We did one against Man United in the Champions League semi-final in 2009. Like we've been doing this.
The big reason, the reason why it's a thing is because the club took over for the one that the nonsense one that goes around. That's why everyone's like, yes, because the club would decide to be all extra, wants to pretend like they could do it themselves, and it is like stupid. And the fans came back in and did something better.
The long and short of it was there was one designed for PSG, but it didn't get approved. Let me see. What's this United one?
In fairness, that one for PSG was
Never Gonna Stop. Never gonna stop. Interesting. What game was that for?
That was against Lyon.
We had a tifo for Thomas Tuchel, and then we sacked him.
We've been doing tifos. I was like, that's ain't new.
Yeah. Anyway.
David said we lost that game because of that tifo.
So that tifo was
hey, you know what's the funniest thing? It wasn't Usman Dembele balling out. It was the tifo that made the highlight.
Well, it looks unironed. It was so soggy.
So it's set what was gonna happen. Yeah. That tifo ruined everything.
It must have done. Imagine being a player going to war. You look back and you see that.
And it wasn't even fully drawn. It was just like all hanging off.
On a big semi-final night. Like this is.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Oscar, carry on.
I think that's it, man. I think I've read out everybody's comment, at least one. But shout out, keep the comments coming as the show goes on. We'll discuss them.
Yeah, you don't know. Anyone got a surprise or highlight of the week?
Oh, I got a highlight of the week. I went to see the land of Harry Kane. Quite literally, I went to see the Allianz Arena, FC Bayern. That was fun. These man, if I can tell you one thing about Bayern and how they run this league, do you know when I was watching this, I was like, nah, these guys are taking the piss. Because they are letting these goals in, they go 2-0 down, and then Michael Olise just said, right, switched it on. 20 minutes later, it's 4-2. I said, what is happening?
It's ridiculous.
But yeah, no, man.
Scoreline.
So Robin, you went to the stadium, right? You went to the game.
Yeah, I went to the game. Yeah, man. Bayern fans are cool.
Did you not just think, like, this is a massive institution?
Oh no, it's massive. It's massive.
Bayern are a big club, you know.
Very. Do you know when I actually deeped it? Because I was like, I need to study up on my German a little bit more. And I only clocked Bayern meant Bavaria. I thought it was just a region within Bavaria, but no, it's the whole of Bavaria. So you say I am the club of this state. And then also, people come from all over. But there's another issue and another howler. And before we move on, why is it always hard to leave a game? This is another stadium that post-game nightmare to get out of. And guess what? It's in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle of nowhere, by the way. Like, there's fields, you can go left, right, center. But if you want to get to the train, if you want to get to the bus, massive platforms, it's still your day.
Question I've got for you, Ruby. Question I've got for you,
I hate leaving stadiums.
A question to all of you match-going fans, yeah. I
think there's a red card in the Man United game.
Oh, is there a red card there, John?
Who, John?
Who is it for? Cammy.
It's just a guy again because he's getting held back by Ben.
Yeah. I was talking, and I was trying to see what happened here. It's a red card. Red card to Everton.
A red card? Are you kidding me? Has it kicked off yet? Flip's sake.
What did he do? I just saw him get the card. That's all.
Man United had a try.
Wait. See what he did here. So he's doing that. He's fighting his own player. Hold on.
Do you know what it is?
He's fighting his own player. And he's been sent off for that. I'm not joking. He's being just again. I'm trying to find out. He's fighting his own Everton.
JR, give us the play-by-play.
Basically, Man United have a shot. It goes out wide, and then Idrissa Gueye. Is he fighting Jimmy Gardner?
What was the red card for that? But did he actually why is it a fight? Why is it a red card? That's not a red card.
Why is it a red card? I don't know. But Everton are down to 10 men.
He's told the ref to suck his mum or something. He must be something. Like, how's that happen?
Because I don't know, but yeah, nothing against the Man United player. He just started wilding out as a fellow defender, and the referee said, "No, red card off." Everton.
I need to explain that because honestly, all that happened was literally.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's muted. So.
Like Man United were on a break, I think.
We shot, we missed, and then he just started wilding out.
What the hell is going on?
I remember the thing. Everton stopped it, but then I think the Everton defenders kind of left it for Bruno to shoot. Nothing happened after that, and then I think Ghana got annoyed by it. Was like, sorry, that's not a red card. It's an argument.
It's not a red card situation. Like, I'm confused, guys. I'm very confused about what happened here.
Like, is he off?
Yeah, he's gone.
I think, red card. Everton are down to 10 men because he was started wilding out and fighting his own player.
Brilliant. That's a defeat.
It's so insane.
I'm confused.
Can I say something, Pete, before you get your question? Because I put something in the group chat during the international break, and I got aired. Lola, this doesn't happen often. I asked the question to everyone, open. Not a single person answered. Not a single person reacted. So I'm going to ask you, Lola, specifically.
But it was too open. So
how old is Idrissa Gueye?
Oh, I remember this question. I left it for
No,
Peter.
Oscar. No, Oscar. Do you know why I didn't answer that question? Do you know why I didn't answer that question? Because I've been here on this pod talking about it.
Any like,
I've been
Oh,
in-
you know, ridiculous.
any like,
He had a career at Villa. Like, he was Kante before Kante. No, in that sense. No, just in terms of ball winning. No. When Villa were bad about 10 years ago, Gay was tackling left, right, and centre.
any like,
You know what?
36, like late 30s, like 940 now.
How is he 36?
Yeah,
Brother,
you know,
Oscar,
Yeah,
do you know what made me? Do you remember? I asked this question because Senegal played Brazil at the Emirates, last weekend or whenever it was,
Here we go.
and I saw Idrissa Gana Gueye in the 11, and I said, "Well, how old is he to be still playing international football? Because you know, like man can still kick a ball like James Milner and live on, but Milner is not getting in that England squad. Never mind starting. This guy played 90 minutes against Brazil.
Senegal and England, though.
it's a different situation.
What, having 36-year-olds on their pitch in central midfield?
Portugal has a 500-year-old man up top.
Yeah, that's true.
You can have a man. You can have a
But
man
yeah,
up top. You can have a man in goal. You can't have a man in central midfield, blood.
You can if you're fit. If he's fit, and he is fit, it's just an idiot in this game. But he's generally
Is he
fit.
fit?
In fairness, he's in fantastic shape for 30.
Yeah, so it
Oh,
makes-
he's in tremendous. He's in tremendous shape.
And why for that? Is he wearing his white long johns today?
Probably.
As
Man.
he
He's
always
an
done
uncle,
about
man.
that.
He can get away
Wait,
with it.
no. Pete, yeah, wonderful, and Oscar, Pete, wonderful stadium, massive institution. They are the biggest club in Germany. Thoroughly enjoyed. And I said in the group chat that these men are evil. Like they put on Bundesliga scores throughout the game on the big screen, and they said at the end, they said, "Oh, by the way," literally that was the word, and then they put up Dortmund conceded last minute, and everyone just cheered. I said, "Nah, these guys are evil."
That's just bullying, though. Bayern,
You know,
it's just bullying. Like, what are
Oh,
you
by the
even
way, the TL saying is that it just like slapped Keane in the face.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. I'm literally watching it now. So yeah, so in other words, he's assaulted a player. So therefore, you have to go off.
It's in the face. So you got to get
but he saw his own player. Like,
yeah, but I think it's
Yeah.
it's an opportunity. He slaps someone in the face, you get sent off. He's an idiot for that.
nah, I hear it, but I've never seen this before.
He's an idiot because
Well, no, you say that. That's what happened with Bowyer and Dyer. They both got sent off for the same thing, didn't they?
No, but Pete, they were scrapping.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you know how but now you know now
You can't bang a man in his face.
face.
You can't bang him in his face, bro, and stay on the pitch.
You slap him in his face. You put your hands to someone's face. It's a red card.
That's GBH.
And Keane was smart to not swing back. So one of them was smart.
That's GBH.
No.
Like it's just GBH. Like let's just call it what it is. Or was it? No, is it? No, it's ABH. Sorry, ABH. Like that's what it is.
Yeah.
You can't perform ABH on the pitch.
Yeah, he slapped him. If he would have just kept it as a shoving that they were doing, it would have been fine.
Where's the slap? I still ain't seen the slap.
It's
I'm
on
seeing
Sky
it now.
Sports
It's not even a big slap. Huh? It's not even a big one.
No, Oscar, you
Nah,
know,
They
it's
just really
real.
done something because Pickford started straight over there.
slapped him in the face. He slapped him in the
Pickford
face.
was about to bang Ghana in the face.
I can't lie. Like even the United players are just confused. Like, what's happening here? So
Because respectfully, he overreacted to something that was the defender should have come out for the shot. But
That's the
Mike,
worst thing. It's because a shot's gone wide.
yeah, that's what I said. So
Oh no. I see why he's mad because he didn't get the ball.
yeah, but that's at them. Do a bit of a
Oh,
wide-
Oscar, so I bang you in the face.
Yeah, you shout at them. You know?
In the video I'm seeing, Keane just pushes him. I don't see him slap
No,
Keane.
they're both barging.
yeah, it's on the right cheek, right there. It's quick.
Keane's reacted to it.
Yeah,
But like, they're barging and then he slaps him. It was like it wasn't like worthy. It wasn't like he scored.
Nah, it was. I think it was worthy of an argument.
No, an argument, yes. You know,
Hey.
If I'm sending off,
like
Hey,
Let's
what?
have it
Man,
right.
Kissing in the Prem. That's a Cartles I've ever
Let's
saw.
have it
He's
right.
an awful defender, you know.
David Moyes is not letting that man play again until after AFCON. Let me tell you that right now.
no.
He's not getting a kick.
Guys, wait. This is a disgrace.
No,
Why did
guys.
you send off?
Because you can't slap someone on the
me.
pitch, blood.
someone in the face.
You can't slap Oscar.
Slap you, bro, on the pitch.
You can't
Oscar.
slap someone in the face, Oscar.
Oscar, it's a criminal offence.
It's not even a real slap like that.
It's a criminal offence.
If you slap someone in the face, doesn't matter how hard it is, you hit someone's face, you're getting sent off.
Oscar, do you think, if me and you are outside and I slap you in the face and the police doesn't nick me?
But he didn't like open fist like slap him. Like it
He
wasn't.
did.
Like
This is how he did. His hand.
No,
fully
Oscar, I'm watching the thing. He backed the thing.
Send me whatever you're watching because I'm not
I
seeing
literally
that.
they showed the replay on the
It's
match.
on the Premier League app now. It's on the Premier League app, not to show too much. It's on the Premier League. No, sorry, it's on the Premier League Twitter account.
Yeah, I've watched that video like 3 times. It
Oscar
doesn't-
hit him in the face. It's that simple. It's a red card. It's done from. It's just all he had to do was just continue the argy-bargy, yell at him, have an argument, and move on. Like
No, but like, I can't lie.
Another 3 points because of a stupid red card.
Don't do that.
no, I mean,
Don't do that. We did nothing. We at the club actually did nothing this time. I can say that for sure.
but I was, it's worse for Everton because Everton were actually playing really well.
They actually were playing all right. That's the thing.
Oh, guys. Carragher's analysis at halftime is going to be cash money.
Oh, it's going to be cash money.
Into him.
Cash money. It will be cash money.
What are you doing?
Okay, shall we move along? Because I don't know if anybody else has got a thing. All I'll say is, I don't know if I spoke about this last week. I don't think I did. But the Brazil-Senegal game at the Emirates, guys, was phenomenal scenes, man. It was a different vibe altogether. The atmosphere was buzzing. They were lapping it up. Guys, I was playing Ricky Martin, for goodness sake. Who am I? Who am I, bro?
Hey, listen.
Everybody was vibing.
He's a fraud, Ricky Martin, by the way.
Hey, what did you do?
Why?
What's his name? His name like Ricardo Montalivo or something in real life.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's
Isn't that a
Yeah, come on,
player?
man.
Enrique. His name is Enrique Morales.
Yeah, so Ricky, and Martin is the English version of his name, isn't it?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Enrique Morales. Come on, guys.
You think Snoop Dogg's name is Snoop Dogg?
His name is Enrique Martin. Like he literally is.
He just emphasized his surname.
Listen. Louis Blanc was called Larry White while he was here, so there we go. There we go.
Man.
Oh gosh.
Ricky.
But I was going to say the South Americans here, man. They take their football seriously.
I tell you what, though, yeah. I tell you
How
what.
can you monetize Enrique Morales?
Right.
Not for real.
Now he went full on English, blood. Ricky Martin.
Like he's from Canning Town.
And it's the fact that he did Latino music. It's the fact that he did Latino music anyway. That's what makes it worse.
There's a difference. If he came as Enrique Morales, he'd have to stay in the kind of Latin. With Ricky Martin, he can do a bit of both. He can do a little bit of both.
Brother, that's us. All his tracks were samba. Let's have it right.
From San Juan, Puerto Rico.
As someone who has a mum who enjoyed Ricky Martin, he had bare songs that were English as well.
Oh yeah, no, they were in English. Don't get me wrong. Some of them
I
were
like
English,
Ricky Martin, man. Good guy,
brother. Like no, on the real, yeah, everything I was playing, yeah, they were just lapping up. But I will say this though, probably the worst experience safety-wise at the Emirates ever. Because passionate South Americans, passionate Africans, and Brits from the ends, it was a recipe for disaster. Can you imagine? Let me paint this to you guys. You've got, say for example, you've got African supporters who are playing every drum and instrument that they have. You've then got Brazilians just holding flags, standing up during matches, holding their flags, and the Brits are there like, "Can you sit down? I want to watch the game." Guys, it kicked off. Nobody was drinking either. The bars were empty. So these men were just on a full-on fight. The amount of fights that took place at the Emirates that day, I'd never seen anything like it. Really? Never seen anything like it. It was scandalous, bruv. We're talking like the amount of arrests that there were or like waiting to be seen. It was like being at the pharmacy. You know, you get a ticket to collect your meds. Bro, it was a freaking stacked queue for people to go see the police.
Was it a joke? I'm guessing. I guess it was.
Yeah. There was no seg. Because there was like 10,000 Senegalese and there was about like 40,000 Brazilians. It was mental.
What's wrong with Mirad, man? He's asked a question about Ricky Martin. Lola, how did your mum feel when she found out he swings the other way?
You know what? Yeah, see, mums, yeah, they don't care, bro. Mums don't care, bro.
She don't know him. She says he's a nice. She's probably talking about why is he gay, but then she won't care.
Yeah,
she'll still live in La Vida Loca, bro. You know them way there. She bangs. Are you mad?
Oh,
you can't.
She bangs is crazy.
You can't be gay with a song like that. There's no way. He might have done both ways. That's it.
Nice.
She bangs.
Hey, yo. Anyways, let's let this pod all work
It's
out
like-
and let's get
it's
to
like-
the game, shall we?
Look at you trying to tee it up. Yeah, look at you trying to tee it up.
I'm just trying to get it
You need to
there.
just cock back and watch Old Trafford. You know what I'm saying? You go watch the 10 men.
Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with. Come on.
Lola, the Arsenal FC winning the North London derby yet again, and your boy, your child, your beloved Eberechi Eze, yeah, scoring a hat trick. Leandro Trossard again. You know what I mean? Like, talk to me, man. How you feeling, man? Give it to me. How you feeling?
I mean, look, this game, it was a home game. I already assumed we'd win this game.
Home game.
It was a home game. I didn't know it was going to, the manner in which, I didn't know it would be that dominant, just purely on the fact there's a derby and Spurs have a decent away record. I thought we'd win, but the manner in which we won that game was brilliant on us, but shameless on Spurs. Because I 100% am of the opinion we didn't hit our top level in this game. We were just great.
No,
And Spurs were horrific, and it was wonderful. Like, because again, I went into this game knowing we'd win it. Because I don't know the last time Spurs actually beat us at home. So it would have taken something mad, in my opinion. And again, they haven't played brilliant this season. They've got their set pieces again, even though they want to play, they don't. They've got their counters like that, but they're not amazing this season for me to like be fearful of playing them at home. So there's already that. I think my only kind of thing was like maybe it won't be as like obvious because no Gabriel in the defense. Still haven't got certain like people in attack or something or whatever. Okay, cool. It might not be as strong, but it was calm. It was rude at points. It was great. A great Sunday on the back of a great weekend.
Fantastic scenes of glorious emotion, man. It was beautiful to see the boys just doing their thing. I must admit, I was never panicking about the game itself. You know, in the lead up to it, I'm excited for these kind of games. When there's a big game at the Emirates, the Arsenal against anyone, I'm always all over it. I'm ready. I know people get nervous. I'm not that guy. The thing that made me do think and pause for a sec was basically like, yo, what's going on, Oscar?
I'm like, what you said, some people get nervous. I'm not that guy. Yeah, you're not playing, mate. What do you mean?
Yeah, but people that get nervous ain't playing either. What's your point? Like, what do you mean? The people that get nervous ain't playing either. What's your point?
Yeah, I know, but it's funny,
exactly. Anyway,
what is going on?
What I was thinking is that, you know, Thomas Frank, especially when he's been here with Brentford, they're not easy to beat. And if he got settled in, I was worried, like, if we don't score, we need to punch him in the face hard, give him a nosebleed, first 10, 20 minutes, 1 or 2 goals, then, you know, Tottenham won't have an answer. So when it got to like 30 minutes, we hadn't scored. And it was very much like,
guys,
yes, mate?
Guys, it is 1-0 Everton.
Hey, Everton!
I'm being dead serious.
So brightly. Everton.
So,
all the blues.
No, it wasn't Grealish. Basically, I'm just going to describe the score. I'm like, guys, what's going on here? We're giving Everton all the space. They're like all of the stuff that we're cutting back. They're passing left, right, and center. It's Dewsbury Hall that scored, by the way. No, honest goal. They're like it is like, what are they doing? They're not even trying to press the guy. He's had all the acres of space to run into the 6-yard box and just shoots from out, and then. Yeah, St. Ramos is not saving that. Top bins. And then 1-0.
Is he not? Okay.
No, he's not saving that one.
Fair enough.
Ethan has an agenda.
Hold. Are you trying to have an agenda on that? Come on.
Ethan has an agenda.
All I'm saying is considered an awful lot.
But yeah, no, guys, it's awful for Man United. Everton, for the last 2 minutes, have literally been playing us off this park with 10 men down.
Why haven't you told us who scored the goal?
He did.
Dewsbury Hall.
Man like Keenan, you know, my brother.
But yeah, no, it is 1-0 to Everton, and I'm just like, yeah.
But I was saying it before. Even before the red card, Everton were the better team.
But literally, they've been bopping the ball left, right, and center. I'm like, why are you guys allowing this to happen? Like, what's going on here? We look like we're playing with 10 men.
What's your head-to-head record with Everton at the minute? Like last 3-4 games?
Everton has never beaten. Oh, David Moyes has never won at Old Trafford ever.
Okay, we've got time then.
David Moyes has never won at Old Trafford. He's been a manager for the last 20 years. What do you mean he's never won at Old Trafford?
But remember, Old Trafford is a weird ground for a lot of clubs, a lot of managers as well.
20 years?
Wait, did I just hear that? He's never won at Old Trafford.
No, come on.
So he's beating us. He's beating us at Everton, but not Old Trafford.
No, that's not true.
No, but who's his teams?
Listen,
Bro, he's had hella teams.
brother. He was in the Premier League when I was 12.
Yeah, but my point is, deep how many times you beat Man United at Old Trafford? What I'm saying, some crowns are just weird like that.
Nah, but do you know how old PA is?
Lola.
It's crazy.
Do you know what Peter's done in life?
No,
Do you know
my point is, do you know how? But
I showed him the bands.
no, I hear that. But what I'm saying, Arsenal, how great we were as for time, barely beat them at Old Trafford. Is it mad to think that David Moyes, for the teams he was playing, is around, if not worse, records?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right in the grand scheme of things, but it's just
But okay, since 2002, Lola, how many times have Arsenal won at Old Trafford? You could a couple. You know what I'm saying? A little something here and there.
That's
Say
my
he's
point.
never won.
That's my point. Look at the teams that he is. He's not like it's not Everton aren't Arsenal.
Yeah, but he had a good Everton side.
They were Everton.
It's 2025, man.
Bare years.
Yeah, I know that, but my point is,
Their Februaries have passed.
my point is, many clubs, as good as clubs are that are better than Everton, have an issue with Old Trafford, even for time. So what I'm saying is, if better teams have struggled at Old Trafford, why are we shocked that teams that Moyes managed in Everton and West Ham and them couldn't?
Because it's 23 years, Lola. It's because it's 23 years.
And he's got form because I don't think he's won that. I think the last time he won at Anfield was 1999 with Everton.
But I'm not saying it's like some kind of.
Kevin Campbell.
I'm not saying you can't talk. About what I'm saying is he was never managing great teams when he pretend.
What's happening there, Robin? He's just gesturing.
Dorgu, open. Great pass from Mbeumo to go across. He just didn't need to sky it, and he skied it across, and it's like that could have been 1-1 right there. Just a simple tap in.
Also,
no one near him, but yeah, cool.
Also, Peter, what's the Everton goal back?
I need to see it.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Let me get that up.
AD, leave the keeper alone.
Look at the hand he's gone with.
I don't know what's good. No, look at this guy. No, Adrian has an agenda.
Yeah.
It's not even goalkeepers unit. It's just Sonny Lamans. Oh, that touch is awful.
So David Moyes' record at Old Trafford. He has not won in any of his 17 Premier League matches at Old Trafford as the visiting manager, being only able to pick up 4 draws whilst at Everton, Sunderland, and West Ham. This guy's done 17 matches.
But here are the teams you just said, though.
Now he's cursed.
A dead clock is right twice a day.
That's not the same.
Get you something.
My point, draws is what
get you something.
The teams he's got, the draws were the best he could get.
One win. You can't give me one win in 17 years.
You can't give me one in 17?
17 games.
No, he's cursed. Well, seasons, isn't it?
Seasons, no?
No, 17 games. I mean, there's 2. What I'm saying is...
No, because it's Old Trafford only.
17 games for like the Sunderland, Everton, and West Ham. Yes, they could have won maybe 1 or 2. Yeah. But even that being nice, my point is, deep it's like it's plus or minus type of vibes. It's not deep.
Do you want to see the other record that he's got, by the way? So 17 is not even his worst record against the top 4.
You see?
Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea, he hasn't won at the Emirates or Stamford Bridge. Sorry, he's won at the Emirates once in 20, 0 in 20 at Stamford Bridge, and 0 in 21 at Anfield. So he's never won at Anfield.
He joined in 2002.
He joined in 2002.
So Campbell's not even him.
No, Campbell wasn't even him. That was I want to say Walter Smith.
Again, I don't care. My head is like, look, yes, you could have definitely done better. But all I'm saying is, I'm not hearing. I'm just saying, I'm not hearing he managed Arsenal or Liverpool or a Chelsea or a good team. I'm hearing he managed a bunch of bums, and sometimes you just have a bad record at certain rounds. Is what it is.
Well,
guys,
that's one win in like 60 games.
Anyway,
we've got sidetracked on Moyes long enough.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's get back to the North London versus South London derby.
Yeah, whatever. I'm from South London, so I'll take it. I'm from South London, so I don't really mind. Give it. But yeah, I would. We can kind of talk about both sides, but like, what's his name? Frank, top level Arsenal fan. He's an Arsenal fan at Brentford. There's videos going around about how it was Arsene Wenger talks about Arsenal.
Yes, I did see this.
In an Arsenal fanboy for time. So again, it added to my ease of watching this game, saying he's gonna let us win. He's gonna do something stupid. He hasn't got it in his heart to beat us when it's with Spurs. I'm like, you know what? It's fine. The fact that he came to the Emirates, 5 at the back, when our striker is Marino, tells you everything you need to know. What did you need that many people for Marino? What did you need to? Trossard is not even quick enough. That's what you okay. I said, cool. They're gonna come for Harambe and they're gonna sit there and try and break and do what they did in the game, which is when they were doing what Sunderland were doing, which is again Sunderland, all these teams down there who's like big Spurs. Yeah, you get a foul in your half, and rather than you playing it, you got your keeper to launch it up into the box and didn't even work. And did it every single time. It was shambolic. They were nonsense the entire game, and it was hilarious. And you can see how the game was going to go from early when Rice got the chip ball from Eze. It's like, yeah, I knew from that specifically. Yeah, this whole 5 at the back they got going ain't going to do nothing. It's not going to do nothing for them. They're going to get beat, and it was hilarious.
One of the back 5 is Danzo, bruv.
This
is another Davinson Sanchez that they've popped out of the sky.
It was Danzo, not for his ability, but because he does long throws. That was the only reason he was on the pitch. It was purely for the fact that they knew they'll get some long throws. We'll put him in there. That's nonsense. Because why would you? How is it you select your selection is because one player can do a long throw? Like, don't get me wrong, Arsenal, we are good at set pieces, yeah, but we don't players because they're good at set pieces. We have good players who happen to be good at set pieces. They're doing the opposite, where it's like, we're going to play this team because that guy can do a long throw. He's rubbish. He was rubbish. Oh, no. Van der Ven, all this quick play, he can run through a defense and get you a goal or assist. What did he do? Apart from getting nutmeg and move to Basaka and bare man up front. What did he do? Romero, big captain, got another yellow card being nonsense. He's now suspended for the next game. And when I get on to Romero, people love to talk about I keep saying it every single time. If he wasn't Argentinian, the ratings he'd get would not be the same. Because he's garbage. He's fine. He's fine. And it's even more shameless. Because we're gonna add the fact he's captain. Captain, you got slapped in a derby away from home, and you're not the one who comes to talk. Your keeper's the one talking. He's not captain.
Again. Vicario again.
And the keeper's the one that comes out. The keeper kept you in this game. The keeper is full one. He kept you in this game. You're a big captain. You can't come and talk to the press. Shameless.
What's man talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, this is the worst Tottenham team I've seen since before Bale. Holla at me.
Do you know what it is?
Wait, let me stop. 1 second, Lola. Oscar, do that again. Do that again. Go on. What's your reply to that?
I'm not going to say that you're wrong. I think yesterday's game was a horrific performance in a big game and in a derby, but I don't want to get carried away and start making sweeping statements about the Spurs team and what it means for them, because they were never going to get anything out of this game.
Are you joking, Oscar? Are you joking?
Always going to put belt to us, and the fact that Spurs came and played a horrible 90 minutes, like a horrible game where they bent over and just allowed Arsenal to slap them up in the most disgraceful way. I don't think it's bigger than anything else.
Lola, he's shameless. Tell him. He's shameless. Tell him.
I'm going to do that. But one thing is why I disagree with it. You can, I said that we were going to beat them anyway. Or you can come into the games knowing you're going to lose, or have it in the back of your mind you might lose because you have a bad record here, and actually still play football. They weren't good. We've had worse Arsenal teams and worse Spurs teams, either which way. And every single time we play each other beforehand, it's still, at least, even if you lose, you're in the game for the most part. This was a team that, in my opinion, quality-wise, I don't agree with Peter personally. I mean, he can have his own opinion on it about the level of quality of they've got good, in my opinion. It's Spurs, but I'll be fair to them, they have got good players in there. So what I'm saying is, look, whatever.
Now, Pete's got a point.
No. Look, here's my opinion on it. Here's my opinion on it. I do not rate the level at which some of them are rated at, but I don't think they're rubbish. So, like,
who is the ones you rate?
I'm saying I don't rate any of them. My point was, I don't think they're rubbish.
Good players.
Yeah, they do.
Who?
Well, I think you're confusing the word. Rating and good players aren't the same thing.
I said, when you said your statement, all I kept saying is who.
Yeah, and I was saying
who.
Romero is a good player. He's just not at the
for
level.
flip's sake, man.
You're not even gonna let me finish then. So what's the point of asking?
Romero.
Look, so if you're not gonna let me actually say it, then what's the point? This is why I didn't answer the question.
Yeah, come on, Pete.
Van de Ven, Romero, Porro,
All these
Spence,
players, not Porro.
Bergvall. No, look, in the right system, it's a poor man's trend.
Romero, Van de Ven. I like Bergvall. I think Sarr's a good player. I think Paulinho, if he's actually used just to be a destroyer, is good. I think I don't rate the attackers. No, I rate. No, Kudus, I rate highly. Simmons, whilst he's not the level at which I knew he wasn't going to be, is a good player. That's all I'm saying. They have good enough players that if you actually let them in a certain situation, they can do it. This is also down to Frank because he set up no one. All of their creators weren't there. They had them on the bench. They came on late. Some of the attackers, the way they were set up, again, like I said, your manager chose to add a freaking defender to the back because he was good at throw-ins, not because he was good at actual being a defender. That's what I'm saying. Right? It's like that's rubbish, by the way. My point is, if you've got a freaking manager who's going to pick a player based on the fact that when it goes up for a throw and he can throw it far, come on, look, that's the madness. I'm looking at the manager there. The players or whatever, the players are decent enough to fight for European position, like conference and fighting for Europa League, which is what they are, which is why I say they're good. But again, if your manager is doing things like putting people like Danso in the team because he can throw really far, or like not allowing Bergvall and Sarr, who have been their better centre midfielders, and not playing them or bringing them on late after the fact, they're like doing all these certain things. Like you have players, even if I don't rate guys like what's his name, the Welsh brother, he's direct and he's straight and he knows how to kind of, for the most part, he can get you something out of it in comparison to what you have. You've got Kudus, who again is a really good player who should be better. Like, I'm not saying because this is not me like saying they should be winning. This is me saying they are good enough to be better than what happened in that game.
Lola, this is the worst Tottenham team you've seen since the Emirates was built. It's the worst Tottenham team since the Emirates was built. I don't get why you lot are rating some of these players. These players are not good. These players are actually not good. You got to wake up and smell the coffee and compare. When you look at all these other Tottenham teams that they had, these players are not good. You said you rate Mohamed Kudus highly. Why? He's not consistent. He's not consistent at all. At some point, we have to turn around and say, do you know what? He was bog standard again for West Ham, and he's even the same here at Spurs. They're bog standard players. No. Do you know why? Because every single time we talk about Tottenham, everyone laps about them every single year about how they got good players. And then this is some of the Lola. This podcast is renowned for bigging up Tottenham Hotspur, and it's me that's the hater because I'm an Arsenal fan. Okay, fine. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not going too far. These players are not good. They're not good.
They're not good. And there's not good. There's two different things.
What do you mean?
I hear it, man.
What do you mean? I look at the goalkeeper. Listen, remember when Thomas Frank was recruited, and I said this is a bad move. It's not because Thomas Frank is not good, but the fact that Thomas Frank is going into a side where do they expect to finish? On this podcast, I said Champions League. Look at the squad. Look at it. This is a shock. And by the way, Oscar's saying, let's not blow this out of proportion in terms of the performance. Look at what Chelsea did to them over there. Look at what Chelsea did to them the year before. This is a team who are renowned. They are renowned in terms of mediocrity, just piss poor. They can't be turning up to games and expecting to get, like in previous years, some might argue they've had worse teams. I disagree. They've not had worse teams than what I'm seeing now, but they've had a talisman, right? They might have had a Son, they might have had a Kane, they might have had a Bale, but they don't have that now.
Yeah, this is where I agree. They have no talisman. They have no Kane. They have no man who be like, you know what? Even if they lose, because like we can talk about it now or later. And the Richarlison goal was a really good goal, but that's because we messed up. It wasn't from like when Kane would play and they were like, something will happen, and if they're gonna lose, it'll be Kane or Son to actually do something good. And they get a goal out of it. This is Richarlison who, because Mendy decided to kind of lollygag on the ball, that's how he got his goal. Well taken goal. Yeah. I'm not like isolate the goal from it. The goal itself individually.
Superb.
Great goal. But the fact of the matter is, if that didn't happen, they don't score in this game. They don't score. No, they don't get sniff in this game at all.
But it's because Tottenham are trash.
But I think it's coaching as well. I think we can talk about the players, but I think Thomas Frank can get past from this.
You might be right in terms of the coaching, right? This is why I was anti-sacking Conte from the minute they sacked Conte. They were heading down the road of destruction anyway, because they brought in Nuno, they brought in Postecoglou, and they brought in Thomas Frank. What are we doing here? Like, let's have it right. Like, Frank, we've admired what he's done. He's done a tremendous job at Brentford. We can admire him, and we should rightly so. Let's park it there.
I'm going to do one thing with that, though. I agree. Up until I want to see where Brentford end in this season. Because if that man does about the same thing, I'm not rating Thomas Frank as highly anymore.
No, Lola, no.
What?
No.
I'm not saying that. Let me. I'm not saying.
Okay, where are we talking? Like, what are you talking in terms of like positioning and stuff?
I'm not saying I'm going to say he's crap if Brentford finish in around the same thing. I'm saying I'm just not going to put him like he's this like innovative like.
Give me the position. Where from what position would you say that from? Like, where does that come into play? So like in terms of where you're saying, you know what, like if what's my man's name? I forgot the manager's
Keith
name.
Andrews.
Keith Andrews. If Keith Andrews finishes in what X position,
where Brentford been finishing?
I think they've teetered. They've had like an 11th to like 16th. They've been around there a couple of times.
So that's normally their home from like upper bottom half.
I could definitely check.
They might get a random 8th or something like that kind of vibe. But like mainly they're like almost like Palace, where it's like 10, 11, 12 kind of vibe is where they live. Yeah.
Yeah, let me have a look here and see what they've done in previous years. The Premier League app. By the way, the Premier League website is the worst website known to man.
It's awful.
It's horrendous. It's horrendous. It's not user friendly. Anyway, last season, FYI, last season they finished 10th place. Okay. The season before that they finished 16th. The season before that, I said, I gotta click this, click that, all the gimmick. Then click the year, then save the year. Get out of here. Ninth the year before. What, 10th, so 10th, 16th, 9th, and let's go one more year. I think the one more year was the year they came up, and finished Brentford 13th.
So 13th. So you see what I mean? They kind of like, they on average it's about like a 12th. 30, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that, my point isn't that I'm going to say that Thomas Frank is crap.
No, you're not saying that. Yeah,
I'm not saying that. But I'm saying the way we talked about what he can do if he goes here to another club, to a better club. Because if you're looking ahead to be thinking, because Brentford are more or less playing the same kind of vibe with the set piece coach. So what I'm saying is, it kind of takes a shine off of what Thomas Frank did. So what I'm saying is I'm not saying it's
really
crap. It does.
Even if they finish like 10th, like.
Then if Brentford finish above like what Frank has been doing, I'm thinking, so was it the club's set up as opposed to it, or like was it actually you? Because what I'm saying is, I'm looking at what you're doing at Spurs. I'm not even seeing you say that can say, oh, at least he's been consistent in every game and how he's certain plays, whether or not they crap or not. I can see a consistent way. It's just kind of there, can nick a goal if they want to counter or remove the City random anomaly they do. It's just kind of there. So I'm looking at it with Frank, I'm looking at it, it's like, I'm not saying you're rubbish or anything, but it's looking interesting. And maybe you should have stayed in your Brentford of the world as opposed to trying to make this up, because then we'll just gone to the Bundesliga. But either which way, Spurs are crap. I think Arsenal in this game, I think everyone was great. I think Hincapié was fantastic to come in. Gabriel. My only thing would have been like, he drops the height kind of average on the back, but he was winning duels like it was easy. Like for the first, for Eze's hat-trick goal, he just kind of like immediately from the goal kick got it straight back, and it was calm. He was great the entire game. I think our side as per kind of knew what the game was and was trying to bait a lot of the Spurs guys in, actually had a bit of fight in them. So I appreciated that. Calafiori had a great game. Timber was fantastic. Saka was great. But Marino was frustrated up until his assist, and then he got better in the game.
Yeah.
Trossard was great. So like literally, Rice was fantastic. Zubimendi again, by his mistake for their goal, was brilliant. In my opinion, was the best midfielder. That mistake kind of puts a little, but overall he was still fantastic.
Yeah. Are you blaming Zubimendi for that? Yeah.
Yes, because everyone is trying to be stupid and saying it's Riot. How we play our keeper is going to be basically outside the box. It's how we play.
The only question I'll say is like, look, Zubimendi's 3'5" and he's up against 2 6 foot players, right? Where's the help? Declan, where are you?
No, it is. Why I'm not having it? Because he's done it with
what?
He's done it better.
Declan.
Why I'm not giving him any pass for that is because he's played this season before, told people before. He's got through it. He messed up.
But he had support. He had no support around him.
No, he did. I watched the back. He had bare time. He had bare time to pass it either back or round to. He got caught. It happens. So I'm not going to flame him. Like,
I'm gonna keep it a stacked bundle. Yeah, I'm blaming Riot for this goal. I'm not blaming Zubimendi.
I mean, look at this. That's nonsense.
I'm blaming Riot for this.
PR, you can't be a central midfielder, lose the ball in the middle of the park.
And then you're mad when you keep it getting
Agree. It's from the halfway line. It's not like it's not 20 yards from goal.
Yeah,
it's on the halfway line.
It wasn't, by the way. It wasn't. It was from outside the box, outside of the circle. I watched
My G. It's the middle of the pitch.
But hear what I'm saying, because this is what a lot of fans do. They see because the funny photo was him falling backwards trying to save it.
No keeper is allowed to concede a goal from the halfway line. No one.
You are not doing. You're
Neil Sullivan.
No. But hear what I'm saying.
Exactly.
No, but people love to do this. No, because people love to do this thing where they ignore every single context because it's funny in the photo. Arsenal's football team. No. But let me finish because the blame is being stupidly put on Riot because he's short. All these little things that people who want to pretend like he's new Ramsdale.
No, that's not what I'm saying though.
I'm not saying.
That's what I'm saying. No, but you can't. Everybody's at fault.
But what
I'm saying is
one person.
Everybody's at fault. Riot can't be that far from his halfway line.
Wait, Oscar. Let me actually finish my point. What I'm saying because too many Arsenal fans do this thing where they want to kind of alleviate either the new guy or the guy in midfield because he keeps up. But my argument has always been the same. How you play impacts what happens in the game. David Raya plays as basically a centre-back outside the box. Zubimendi had every opportunity to pass it back to a centre-back, to a midfielder, to a forward. He chose to stay on the ball, and then he got caught. At that position, the goal itself from Richarlison was pinpoint accurate, meaning if there's no one in the goal, it's going to go in. There's no point in trying to pretend like, oh, Raya, you're at fault for it. Raya did exactly what he was told to do. Get out of the box when we're on the ball so you can do your super. Why do you think Raya ends up freaking at halfway line, clearing the ball?
Totally agree.
Putting this blame on Raya is lazy as hell because it's funny with the photo when he's falling back. Fact of the matter is, any keeper, no matter if you're Donnarumma or a 5'1" keeper, outside of the box, if someone has a pinpoint accurate shot, it's going in. Raya has no blame. Zubimendi's at fault for it.
You can't say he has no blame, Lola. What are we doing here?
Listen,
it's one thing me saying. It's one thing me saying all the blame goes on Riot and me saying that nobody else. What I'm saying to you is everybody has a part to play. Zubimendi, I honestly I think that he should have had help in that midfield. But it's not to say we can't excuse just because Riot plays the way he does. If you get beat from 50 yards from goal, you have a part to play. I'm sorry, you have a part to play. 50 yards from goal, Richarlison scoring from there.
I'll use English words. I'll use different kind of English then. He has a part to play as everyone on the pitch has a part to play. He's not at fault, is what I'm saying. I'll word it differently. He's not at fault for the goal.
He's the reason we conceded the goal, not Zubimendi.
Oscar, you see what I was making the point now?
What do you mean?
He's the reason.
Lola, just accept it. We don't agree on who's to blame on the goal. It's not a case of this Arsenal fans do this, Arsenal fans. No, I said literally everybody is at fault to play, and I said that if you're gonna, I've said everybody's at fault to play, right? Okay, so what are we doing here?
What are we doing here? I said you were wrong earlier. You're supposed to carry on.
What do you? I said you're saying I'm wrong, so we should just move on.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry, only one opinion on the pod. I apologies. Let's go next. We'll move on.
But Eze did the thing you're supposed to do. That club tried to ring him into something he didn't want to go to. He said, "You people need to save me." He said, "Look, I'll repay you." And he did. Because the thing is, I think a lot because Eze hasn't numerically shown up in certain games. He hasn't got enough goals. He hasn't got enough assists in certain things. But why I think it was perfect timing as well was great because I think he was due. Because if you watch the games he was playing, his shot, the way he was shooting, has deserved more goals than he's got. So it just all culminated. It did. Watch him. You can deal with it. What my point is very simple. He has been shooting enough games that it's like, okay, eventually it's going to click. It just happened to be in the Spurs game, which made it better.
Can I ask a question about his first goal? Do you think Spurs have a claim to be annoyed about the offside that wasn't given, or the fact that there were two Arsenal players in an offside position, kind of obstructing the view of Vicario?
It's one of those ones where it's kind of yes and no. I've seen some of the times when some people will be like, even if they didn't touch it, they were sort of in the line, so you can say it's a. But also, as we've seen this season, we've also seen it not given. It's one of those ones where it's like it can happen, it can't. Because there's been games where I've seen where this technically in someone's eye line, but you've given it, or they're in the eye line and you haven't given it. It's one of those ones because of how they set precedent. I can see I'm not even going to pretend like we were but like I can see why they're upset. Is what I'm saying. It's like,
yeah, I think they have a right to be, especially when you see stuff like that. The game, what was it? Liverpool versus Man City. Van Dijk scored that header, and whilst Robertson was in an offside position, he's not in the line of sight of the keeper, and they've managed to rule it out, which seemed like a perfectly legitimate goal. So whereas this one, you can't lie and say Vicario's vision isn't impeded by the player. Like, he can't really see. But I think because the distance between him and the players, they're not even in the 6-yard box, so there's a lot more space for him.
The argument is because it was a bit further out, and maybe because they didn't touch it. But I can, like I said, I'm not gonna like sit here and like be all holding them down, saying no. I can see why they're mad about it because I've seen certain things given and not given. So that one's very far. The strike itself was good though, so I didn't give a crap. The ones on Eze's part, the strike of the ball was a great goal.
Yeah, but it was like straight.
Sorry?
It was like as in because when you look at it at first, you're like, what the hell is Vicario doing? He's got to do better with this because it goes straight under his arm, and then afterwards it's like, oh, he couldn't really see. So
I wonder that if it's like if you still kind of get to it, then because I'm not a keeper, so maybe I'm being harsh on him. But you reacted in the correct way though. You just kind of didn't get it, is what I'm saying. So like, does that kind of, like when if it was like a delayed dive, is when I'd be like, oh, maybe he couldn't see. You know what I mean? It looked like he did.
I mean, it was a powerful shot regardless. So
so I'm not like one of those ones where it's like whatever. But then I think the second goal was it? So that was the first goal. The second one was. The third one was the one where Doggy got slipped across like an idiot. That was the hat trick. What was the second one, Peter?
The second one, I think, was the one where when he cuts onto the left?
Oh, that was his left foot. Right after when the game basically started.
yeah, literally. Like the game just literally.
Again, that adds to the whole point. You played how many defensive midfielders and defenders, and no one wants to kind of actually defend that area of the pitch because all
they were so crap.
Because all of Eze's shots were from in and around the same area.
Yeah, it was nonsense. I mean,
he could have gone from that same area again.
The question I asked though is like, if you're crap, do we then blame that you're crap? Do we then talk about the fact that they're rubbish? Like they're rubbish players. This is the argument I'm making earlier. They're rubbish players.
I mean,
doing stupidness. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a Doggy's another one that everyone started freaking having a hard on about.
Doggy, I rated in his first few months at Spurs when he first got. I liked him. It's a bit like Doggy at United. He had energy, he had pace, he was moving. I was like, okay, I want to see how that moves. And it continued, and it's like, oh no, you're not good. You just have a bit of no, because like you see someone young. And obviously then he's Nigerian blood and all that. So I'm like, let me give you a benefit of the doubt, thinking, okay, I can see what's going to happen here. Yeah. And it just kind of didn't. And I was like, oh, you're not good. I can see why you don't play a lot. And it's like, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, because he was not good. He was not good at all.
No, he wasn't.
I don't know how you can get away with slipping for the hat-trick goal was pathetic. How you falling over? Like, what happened? Like, what happened there? And then it was like, and this is where people would say is like why goals and moments kind of are why confidence and momentum helps players, because after the second goal, Eze was just taking the piss out of everyone on the pitch, and it was hilarious.
It was just freedom toying with players, and like a classic case of like Spurs. These Spurs players, didn't care. It was a derby. It was just another football match for them.
They were like, I can't find the word. They were I don't know what it, because especially like Richarlison is like the perfect symbol of it, because there was that video of where I think the Rice who when he fouled Simmons, because Simmons fouled Timber earlier. So then also Rice fouls Simmons, and then he's like the whole thing, and then Poro comes up to Rice, and there's a little bit of an argy-bargy there. Richarlison, if you watch the video, the Spurs players are coming towards Rice by himself, and Richarlison just kind of walks past Rice like as if he wasn't going because he's scared. Yeah. And then he waited until all his boys came, and then he went for Rice. I was like, that's the epitome of Spurs. You can't really do anything until you have 10,000. You have to have 10 versus 1, as opposed to you actually having chest and actually just kind of going be the man of the situation. You waited until all your boys came before you actually moved to Rice, and then Saliba ushers you out the way. That's basically the epitome of Spurs.
Yeah, and I don't think Thomas Frank is hard enough to like kind of stick a rocket up them. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't think he's that way. I don't know, like today's training session, like did they have a deep talk? Was there deep cuts? Do you know what I mean? Was there deep cuts today?
Yeah, the deep cuts would be like he'll be taking. He'll show a video of like Danton saying your throw-ins weren't good
That
enough.
was
That's
crazy.
where look at Vicario, be like your
Adrian,
crossings into the box weren't good enough. We can do better. That's what the talks will be about the
There you
crossings, and
go.
that's what it is.
Well, there you go, innit? Like Tottenham can chill in the Europa League next season, bro. That's it. That's their level. That's their level.
I mean, as they're playing, let's see if they even get Europa League.
Well, their away record, ironically, is the best in the league. So we'll see how that happens. We'll see how that goes. They got PSG on Wednesday. Can't wait for that.
Oh my god.
Away, PSG away. All right, let's move it along. Let's go over to Arsenal extending their lead at the top is because people like Liverpool Football Club losing at home again to Nottingham Forest. Sean Dyche, Nottingham Forest.
Oh no, I was thinking of City. Sorry, I was thinking Daly's at home. I'm going to City play Newcastle. Continue.
Yeah, no, Liverpool losing 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. AD.
Yo.
This is a crisis, right? Like press emergency stop.
Yeah.
I think where are we? Like it's a crisis. Is it a full-on crisis? Surely.
Emergency stop. Evacuate the building. Get out of the car. This is. We're venturing into uncharted territory now, man. This is. You know what? For the first time, I sat down and I thought to myself, well, this man might actually be out of a job by Christmas at this rate. At this rate, for Nottingham Forest side, managed by Sean Dyche, by the way, to just bowl up and turn you over 3-0. Huh? You know.
It should have been 4, and it should have been 4. That's the worst thing.
Wait, Liverpool are 12th in the league.
Yep.
I think it's because Everton are winning. Even still, it should be there.
11th.
Yeah.
Pete, I'm surprised we came to them second. This is not box office.
No, North London Derby is a big game.
No, I'm saying you lot should be back in the line. We should be talking about other teams.
No, Oscar. Real talk, yeah. No, on a real, guys, yeah. You heard my talk about the start of the season and where I was about the whole Liverpool thing. Exactly, yada yada yada. Oscar, after Saturday, 5 o'clock. Yeah, this is a crisis, bruv.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something right now. I'm categorically wrong about Liverpool. It's over. It's over.
What was that? How many losses did Liverpool had? What wasn't that thing about how like no team have lost more than 4 or 5 games?
6. It's 6. No team has lost 6 and still won the league.
That can't be true.
No, that was the thing. It is because that was a whole conversation about how if it's like early to say something is that because they haven't lost that many games yet.
What? So 6 is the most losses a Premier League champion has ever had.
5. Is it 6 or 5? I thought
I think
it's
more than that.
I think it's 6. Like once you hit 6, that's it. You're not winning.
Yes, I think it's like if you have to have like a maximum.
Like,
Let me go to the BBC.
We're losing like 7-8 and winning.
No. Back in the days, it was probably less because like he was really good.
But I swear United won leagues on like 82 points or something.
Yeah, but probably had
Yeah,
draws
but
in
bad
there.
draws. Bad draws.
Draws.
Nah, but this is not true.
So like,
Yeah, but no. So after Nottingham Forest, I said, yeah, it's done. I said they're not serious this year, which is fine. Sometimes it just happens, but that serious questions need to be asked, in my opinion, not as a adventurous way. Because let's keep it a stack. You spent nearly $500 million. You broke the transfer record twice. We thought Liverpool were going to go on a dynasty run, and it's been a catastrophic run. So we need to. I don't know.
Robin loves
Adrian, I think Adrian. Because I'm saying Adrian needs to address these things here. Like what has gone wrong? Because is it the signings? Is it the style? Because even I am like, right, it's not in Forest. 3-0 at home. Like, what's going on here?
Like you're at home. Even if it's going to be hard, I would thought you'd win.
Hey, D man,
Adrian,
to the
you
stage.
It's mind-boggling. Like, it beggars belief because if you win the league one season and then you're given a £450 million war chest, you go and you get arguably one of the best strikers in the league. You go and you get one of the best 10s on God's green earth. You get a hot prospect emerging left back. You get Hugo Ekitike on top of all of that. You didn't sit there and say to yourself, how can it get so bad? And unfortunately, like the buck, it has to stop with the manager, because how it's clearly like these players aren't bad. Because listen to this, right? You had the best team in the league last season. You've added to it, and it's gone so horrifically wrong. It beggars belief. It genuinely beggars belief. And I know a Premier League gives you credit in the bank, right? But on the second, Klarna need to take their money. So do Clear Pay, and then you got HCP vehicle outside. Like credit, like it's all good saying you got credit in the bank, but you gotta pay. You gotta pay at some point. It's sickening. It's genuinely sickening. And then the guy's not helping himself. You probably argue Sabos. No, but here's the thing: it's not hogwash. The players are quality.
Like
aside from Jeremy Frimpong, I haven't got question marks on any of those players.
Has he been playing? Because I'm not going to pretend like I watched the actual game. I watched like the highlights. Is Frimpong in the team? Is he been playing?
He's injured. I don't know. I saw him.
No, but he's been on the bench. He's been on the bench for quite a few games. I'm just like,
because I have like not an agenda, but I have a specific thing about Frimpong from when you got him. Because it was partly because of the way people were talking about Trent. Also because I've seen the player play, and I was like, he's very clearly a wing back who can't defend.
Yeah,
and he hasn't got the XP. He hasn't got the X factor that Trent had. So it's like immediately it was a downgrade.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if a lot of money is like whatever, but you spent money on this guy who I kind of already had opinion like he can't defend. He's fine in attack, like he can run quick. So when I was looking, I was like, okay. And then now to the point where you're like, because of how crap he is, you've got one of your better performing midfielders having to play right back because he's rubbish.
Yeah.
And that's already a thing where it's like, look what you caused. A domino effect of stupidity.
Man, I just put in the chat there that 2 times teams have lost with 6 L's was Chelsea 2010, Man City 21.
I also looked up Blackburn had 7 L's.
Did they? Blackburn?
Did they get relegated that year? Or was it the year after that?
No, they won the league, innit?
No. Oh, they won the league of 7 L's?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Oh, my bad. So I think the year after. Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Fair enough. So you never know, but then I think realistically speaking,
it's rare.
Yeah, I don't see because you men are like currently this could change by this game changes. You're currently 12.
Yeah.
Arsenal, City, Chelsea. I don't see you overcoming all 3 of us to make it back to win. Is what I'm saying.
And Lola, you know what? I'm a sick man. You know me. I put my heart on the line. And you know what? I saw the run of games. I'm like, Forest, West Ham. I think I saw. What did I see? I saw nice little splashes, and I'm thinking, you know what? Just lay low, rack up your 3 points and see what you get. But guess what, Peter? These players don't give a damn about winning the league. So why should I? They don't believe. So why should I? They might as well give me. I saw players diving out of 50-50s. Are you crazy? Forget about tactics. I forget about all of that. The least, the bare minimum. Why I gave Jay Spearing a pass? Because you know what? He put it in. As crappy as he was, he put it in. I would never see 5 or 6 Jay Spearing ever duck out of a 50-50 like I saw Gakpo do, like I saw Gravenberg do, like I saw McAllister do. It's unbelievable. And you know what, guys? And you know what? That Alexander Isak. No.
Talk about it, man. Talk about it.
Record-breaking signing, and what's the date today? And he's not fit. What are we talking about fitness? He needs to build up his fitness. Listen.
It's December. December's on is next week, you know.
Next week.
Can we park here? Because it's the 24th of November. What do you mean you're not fit?
What do you mean you're
not
fit?
Here's the disgraceful thing about Alexander Isak, right? And he got praise from me for years because of his consistency, his attributes and everything else. That's a man who legit came off the wagon. Like when you say he down tools in the summer, you know, like June 1st, he didn't do 10K steps, he didn't lift a weight, he didn't do a 5K, He didn't do anything over the summer.
Bare Illib. Hella Illib on tap. Illib on tap, my friend. Huh?
Brother, no, we have to talk about this, yeah, in a sense of like this is the most disgraceful performance from any human being that's like of that level. Because even Rooney used to own up and say, you know what, when the summer came, I came off. Like when I tell you he was on every processed food that you can find, all the fast food you can find. He said, but the week before training, pre-season, he's cut 10 kilos, bruv.
I think it's because he's skinny. We can't notice the nonsense. He thinks he can get away with it because
it's nonsense. Yeah, it's nonsense.
Yeah, we can notice. We can
No,
notice.
we can't be entering December and the man is not fit.
Has he scored, by the way? Because I'm being nice. Has he scored?
One Carabao Cup.
Carabao
Cup.
In the league.
No, not in the league. Not in the league.
And every single night is like, because you know me. I rated Isak. I like.
I think that's a given. I think everyone did.
But this is December, and it's not a case where you just came. We're in December. We're going to December. Monday, December. And you haven't scored a goal. Are you tapped? All that money, all that fighting, and on striking and being pissed, and you ain't scored a single goal.
Lola, forget that. Has he even got 20 touches in the game? Has he even completed 10 sprints? Has he even played 70 minutes? Peter, you know you're asking me, I haven't seen him lift a dumbbell. You know the only bit of work I've seen that guy do? 2 bits. I've seen him training twice at halftime with the fitness coach. And then do you remember when he signed for the club, he was holding like a bar with his top off. That's it.
That meme is
go back on that image. Go check the kg that he was lifting that day, by the way. I let it go because I thought, you know what? This guy's been doing it. He's been doing the business. I don't give a damn what he's lifting. Go back and look at that picture again. Because there's a question you have to ask why he's starting on that weight. Why has he started on that weight?
Because when you're not scoring, everything you're doing is wrong.
Oscar. Let's not lie. We said what he done at Newcastle was he downed and he refused to train. Okay, fine, you get your move. You've got your move now. Nothing's changed.
I want to know what he did at Sociedad.
No, it's gone. He's gone. What? Yes, he was eating paella. That's what he was doing.
What was he doing when he went to Sociedad and flung on the kit? What was he doing there?
Well, this is no longer about the ability. We know he has. We've got enough thing in the back. We know he can do it. But the fact of the matter is, professionalism. This is disgusting. This is
Lola. I don't know much worse because you know what? We've rinsed Harry Kane when he went AWOL, for Tottenham in August, He went AWOL, but when he came back, do you know what he still did? He scored 20 goals that year, right? We said this about Wayne Rooney has gone on strike and so he got paid 300 grand, but you know what he did? He won the league that year, scoring about 20 goals in that season as well. We have seen players insipid performances, even when when people said after that Aubameyang contract, he turned it down. He finished our top goal scorer that season for Arsenal, okay? And he was gone in January, okay? Even with all these things, I've never seen this. This is of the highest level. This is shambolic professionalism.
For the price, for the level of the player, and for the club.
He acting like he's retired, like he's a pundit.
It's madness.
He's 35.
How old is he?
He can't even move.
Let's have a look.
How old is Isak?
Yeah.
I think it's 24.
It's 26. No.
Come on. He's
a grown man as well. Grown man as well. Shameless.
Isak.
No.
Shameless.
Like, from what I can see, like I'm seeing revisionism. I can't even say the word. Revisionism is a wonderful thing. I've never seen so many Nunes revisionism over the weekend.
I hear people do that though. It's like it happens in all our clubs where it's like someone is.
But it's like for Nunes.
Yes,
for Nunes.
I think the idea that like he runs across the front line, so he gives the Liverpool press something they don't have anymore. But it is like grass is greener kind of rubbish.
You know, like
no. Because do you know what, Oscar? At least, for all of his faults, for all of his deficiencies, and I can be quite frank, for his lack of talent, Darwin Nunes, he gave a damn. He wore that badge with pride Sometimes even too much. There'll be times he'll deactivate social media because he's too upset with the criticism. But you know what? He gave a damn. Every time he walked into that football pitch, he went for war. What's Isak doing? Look, if this is the Isak guy that we got rid of Darwin Núñez for, what's the point? What's the point?
And even let's
never get big chances.
Let's add to this as well because we are flaming Isak rightfully, but let's not pretend. Hey, there's two people on the sides of him who are also being stupid in this game because Mr. Big Man is a contract, Mr. Best Man in the world, Mr. Complain that you're not giving the thing from Africa and Ballon d'Or. What have you done this season? Because this is disgusting from him as well. This is bad from him as well.
This is not Ballon d'Or.
Do you know what? Yeah, the thing is as well. Like Slot seems like he's just too scared to drop him, and I reckon the AFCON break will be a good thing for Liverpool going forward because at least he's forced to not play him. So I do wonder, like because they just need something new.
Liverpool hate stuff like that, Peter.
No. I'm like Oscar. It's clear Salah has stunk out the joint, and he's not dropped.
That's fine.
He's not dropped.
You don't drop Salah.
No, you do.
Of course you do. Of course you do. When you've been like this,
Oscar, it's like with the whole habit.
6 defeats.
What
am I talking about here?
Hazard was like that season where Hazard was horrendous.
Horrific.
This is not pretending like we're not ignoring what Salah's done in the past. We know what he can do. But the fact of the matter is, you have been atrocious since the start of the season. He needs to at least have the consequences because it's not like he's like being given chances and all that. You have been bad and actively contributing to the badness of your attack. Every once in a while,
historically,
even if it's a one game, he needs to be seeming like you also are beholden to the rules. If you're rubbish, hold bench for a game.
Lola, let me tag team with Lola on this, yeah. Because here's the other thing: when you're in the trenches, right? Now we see who these men are when it comes to getting me out. Who's the player that's going to get me out of this slump, out of this rut that we're on? Because 6 defeats in 11 Premier League games or 12 Premier League games is horrific. Horrific. At any football club. Oscar, they've got 6 wins, 6 defeats, 0 draws. They are 12th in the league. We've played 12 games. So they need to spice it up. They need to change something.
Let's ask you, because you actively pay attention to your team. Has he been good? Let's just put it simple. Has he been good this season so far? Not ignore his history. Salah, this season alone, so far, has he been?
Salah, no. If Mo Salah made his Liverpool, if Mo Salah made his Liverpool debut in August, you'd be asking for the receipt.
Yeah, and this is not a thing of like pretending like rubbish and like ruin his legacy. But the fact of the matter is, sometimes even the best players need a game to just hold it for a second because you're not helping. You're being poor. There've been games where you're getting subbed for a freaking right back. Sometimes you might need to hold bench.
Factual behavior. But can I address a bit of an elephant in the room that nobody really wants to talk about regarding Liverpool 2020? Where are we? 2025, 2026. I almost forgot the year we're in. And it struck me when I watched the internationals over the past week, right? I saw Andy Robertson and Scotland and the crew get qualified for the World Cup. And in his post-match interview, Andy Robertson brought up the fact that him and Jota used to talk about being in the World Cup together for their respective countries. I don't know what you guys think about this, right? But I genuinely think Jota's passing is affecting this team badly. And I mean the whole structure of the football club. And then for the new players that have come in, I don't think it's a great environment to come into where a team is grieving. Like they're grieving, legit grieving, to the point where, like I was saying, like I mentioned about like, how long are we going to be doing these things? Because they walked into the season like, and everything was quite emotional. They had an emotional preseason tour. They had an emotional start to the season. I remember, was it Salah scored? I can't remember what game it was. Salah was in tears. What game was that? I can't remember what it was.
Game week. It's game one. It was
probably game week 1. So Liverpool have walked into a season where it's full of heavy, deep cut emotion. And one sec. And there's a part of me where I feel like, let's just say, had this, say Jota's passing happens, I don't know, like months beforehand, before Trent signs for Real Madrid, before Luis Diaz goes and signs for Bayern Munich. I wonder if the transfer window happens the way it does, because it's so sensitive. And not that I put it behind me. I didn't put it behind me because obviously, even till now, I watched the Forest game where they were still singing after 20 minutes. And the memory of Jota is there forever in a good sense, but also in a sense of I'm still grieving this, to the point where I think that they still haven't touched his locker room. His locker room is still there. They haven't touched the number 20. They haven't done anything there. So the players walk into the dressing room and in the training ground with belongings and stuff like that still in there. I wonder if it's a case of this is just too much for us this year. There's a part of me that feels that way. That I just think, especially the fact that Robertson brought it up. International duty, Scotland have gone and beaten whoever they've beaten. Nothing to do with Portugal. Nothing to do with anything.
Denmark.
Nothing to do with any of that. And the post-match interview says, I was getting emotional during the game because I was thinking about when me and Diogo used to talk about being in the World Cup together.
That should be the proudest moment of his international career.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Scotland's first World Cup that year.
I hear it. I also but I feel like it's too easy to give for some of them. I think as a whole, I hear it. The whole Jota thing is a massive, because even down to the structural level of like, if Jota doesn't obviously pass, unfortunately, Liverpool, in my opinion, don't get both. It's like an Nketiah, they get one of them.
Well,
absolutely.
So like in a structural sense, that's affecting them. Obviously, the players who played with him, some of them they're affected by certain things as well.
Yeah.
I think also some of them were poor last season as well. People don't want to pretend about it, because I think Salah was bad back in the last season, in my opinion. I think Robertson has just been
Liverpool
bad.
didn't end well. Yeah, Liverpool didn't end well last year. You're right.
It has been off it for a minute now. So obviously the emotions of a passing of a player is insane, and it's
of a current player, like
live
and direct. Yeah,
like he was on his way to pre-season.
So it's like it's part of it.
Literally on his
So it's definitely part of it. I also think I don't want to do that thing where because it's something that is so sensitive and big, that you pass it off. Like, I'm not saying you are doing this, by the way. But
that's what you're saying.
Because again, like I said, like I've said before, it's like Liverpool, in my opinion, ended poorly last season. Some players were not that, in my opinion, that fantastic. General, so obviously a lot of them were great because obviously you want to leave, but some of them, you know what I mean. So it's like one of those things where it's both. It's that, as well as the fact that some of them end well and the meshing and the manager's not helping at all. Then you have you've brought in players that don't really suit a system, and it's kind of like I said with the whole Szoboszlai and the right back's being crap, the left back hasn't really worked properly. You have to bring back Robinson.
Yeah,
some of the signings you kind of, what's the word, you unsettled your new signing by bringing another new signing that you are refusing to say haven't started one. Let me start the other one. Even though I know Nketiah is going under the radar for not actually doing well for a while now as well. But because it's doing worse, Nketiah is getting a bit of a blind eye to it. So there's like certain things where it's like, I mean, we all know what has he been doing? McAllister, what has he been doing? So it's like it's a mixture. It's the passing, it's the manager. It's also a bit of, in my opinion, some of these players need to just actually be men. You're actively being bad, and it's like even you've got images of like players getting subbed off or failing to engage, and they're smiling about it, or they're passing off. You know what I mean? So it's like, yes, the emotion of the Jota thing is a big thing, but also they're just being bad.
No, yeah, real talk. Lola, I would have never talked about Jota at all had I not watched that post-match interview of Robertson. And I remember even Slot, remind me, AD, I don't know what game this was. Slot said he was looking at, there was a game that they were losing, and he looked to his bench, thinking about bringing on Jota, realizing
I think it was opening day of the season against Bournemouth.
Was it opening day? Yeah. Where he was looking at his bench to bring on Jota. Like that was in his mind to bring him on. And it was obviously that reality of, so it's, listen, Slot has not done a great job on the pitch. Let's have it correct, right? The signings are the signings, and when you look at what it was on paper, good idea. It's all about execution at the end of the day. Football's not won on paper at the end of the day. So Slot needs to definitely sort out this issue. He has to go ahead and do whatever it takes in order to revive Liverpool and because people are talking about them not even making top 4, not in doing this. I'm thinking, whoa, That's a
question. AD, would you, because of how it's kind of gone and obviously the contract of it all, would you sell Konate in January?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
I would. Because
how much years has he got left on his contract?
Nothing. He's gone for
last 6 months.
Oh, you better
Why,
catch in.
why was he on all fours looking the wrong way?
Again.
Oscar.
He's lucky that goal got disallowed.
Oscar. He was making love to the grass. He had his left knee on the ground. He had his right knee up in the air. I don't see nothing wrong. Clearly.
Do you think that Slot has actually asked them to change the defensive shape? Do you think there's a part to play where, Konate was much more comfortable, much better in a certain way that we're playing? Because even Van Dijk has been criticized this season for his performances. We talked about Kirkes. We've spoken about Frimpong. Do we think that is actually, Szoboszlai has been one of the best midfielders for Liverpool this season, and he's been put back to right back again. Like, is it a case of they are being set up and tactically pushed out in a way of this doesn't suit us? And it's not necessarily the players' fault, it's more so the tactical side, or is it the players? Which one would you say is it more of?
I think so. If I look at the case of Konate, I would have actually expected him to maybe even slightly more solid this season, because obviously he's not necessarily doing the trend stuff. But when you look at just the catalogue, it's now a catalogue of errors where you look at the first corner, you look where Peter, I kid you not, why for that? The dude is on all fours. I kid you not. You know what I mean? And we can joke about that, but that's horrific. It's horrific.
A defender's not allowed to be on all fours, especially when you play for Liverpool. Like, if you play for Wolves, that can happen on a regular occurrence. Not when you're playing for Liverpool Football Club. Yeah, absolutely not. So yeah, I hear you. Go on.
And when I look at last season, like he was imperious. It was superb. Like him and Van Dijk were a genuine partnership. But then you look at the fact that I don't think. Look. I rate Ryan.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, go on.
I'm surprised Madrid want him after what he's been doing this season.
Yeah, but Madrid are cokeheads, though. We know this.
Yeah. Also, what's the name? Lanky Bournemouth guy is not exactly pulling up trees there either, so he could probably still go. He's not. He's obviously we know he's
not doing it. He's not doing the best. We know he's not doing the best at the moment. Yeah.
But you know Madrid love a free. He's a free talent. Like we can talk about Konate. He's been nonsense this season. He's talented. So he's a free talented centre back going. They'll still go for him.
And also, I don't really care this time, but the dude's probably been tapped up again. You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt as much this time.
Yeah, it feels. It's like I didn't want to believe it, but it feels. Even if he's maybe okay, I'll word it differently. He might not be like. He might not be 100% purposely doing it, but it's one of those things. You know, when you have something in the back of your head, even if you don't mean it to.
Yeah.
Consciously, I think you can't not look at it and think it's in the back of his head, so it's affecting his game.
Yeah, definitely.
I asked, would you sell him in January? Because it's like, is it really worth it? If you like, I'm not saying give up the league or anything like that. But by that point, if he's still doing nonsense, it's like, well, you're not going to win the league. Might have chance for cups and all that. Is it better to just like sell him in January to get something, and then I don't know, figure out for the rest of the season?
100%, because in my mind, the player seems like he's gone anyway. Because and this is why I said this after the City game. It's because, well, if you're gonna be this crap anyway, you might as well pack your bags and you might as well just go then.
Have you got another centre back?
No, you know what? You know, sad.
You ain't got players to be giving away players.
Gomez. Do you know what's sad? And it's gonna sound ridiculous. It's gonna sound absolutely ridiculous, right? But I kid you not, guys. We had this 18-year-old from Italy called Leone, yeah?
Oh, him.
I swear to you guys, this guy was incredible. I've never seen anything like it. He was commanding. He was playing out from the back. He was winning duels. Poor boy does his ACL on his debut. But
how old is he?
He was 18. He was 18.
It's unfortunate, but at least it's going to sound so mad. It's unfortunate, but at least he's 18. So
he'll recover quicker.
I'll be honest with you. At this rate, I saw a tweet and I agree with it. I'd rather, that Amara Nalo guy that's got 2 red cards in 2 games. I'd rather him. At least he gives a damn.
Yeah.
I feel like
have him running back to his own goal.
Yeah, I feel like sell Konate in January. Either put Gomez in, because I mean the whole argument is that a lot of the times that was the whole thing with Van Dijk. Is like if you put whoever's next to Van Dijk, he'll make them better. That was I'm basing it on the words. Whether or not believe it's different, but get either Gomez in or like get a cheap centre back who knows at least all right for like the rest of the thing, and then figure out something in the summer.
Let's move it along. You guys have spoken. Go
So
on last thing, AD. Yeah, go for it.
Lacroix after that. Lacroix over Gay. Safe.
That's better. I know that's better because the quad's good, but I know that's better than this cooking.
No, it's better. Like, I can be honest with you guys. Actually,
better.
no, I don't know.
Because I rate Lacroix. I rate Lacroix, but that's bitterness. That's
What are you
bitterness.
talking about?
Wait, what?
Lacroix's not crap.
No, that's crap. That tastes
Oh, okay.
crap.
Okay.
Wait, what?
What guy? Are you having me on?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's petty. You're smiling. You know it's pettiness, but it's fine. Move on.
Guy, if you want to be petty, we can all be petty.
Oscar,
Give me a proper centre half.
speaking of
Pete,
Mark Gahey, former what? What?
Sorry. I know you want to come to Chelsea. I know you want to go here, but I have to. Robin is frantically.
Yeah. Oscar, I was literally going to get us an update. Get us an update from Old Trafford. Robin, give us the synopsis. What's going on over there?
Man, you're a crap, man.
Hey!
That's the truth.
Yeah,
So we are doing everything but scoring. Like every time we get into the final third, like Everton have sat back now. They're tired. You can clearly see that they're not passing properly. And we've had the ball for the last 30 minutes, but we get to the final third and we just can't pass. We just can't pass. Like it's either way too high or someone is shooting instead of just passing and not using their brain. Ahmad has had about 4 shots on goal that's just gone wide, and you're just like, mate, just square it.
Where's your
Simple passing. And I'm just like, what's going on here? And it's just like,
Sesko better be injured. He better be injured.
Sesko's injured for 1 month.
Yeah,
He's not come back until.
And he can't come back.
But the thing is that Xerxes not even covered himself in light because this was his like, right, you got to prove yourself. And he's been an enemy of progress throughout this whole game. And it's just like,
sorry, Robin, did you say Sesko's injured again?
For 4 weeks.
They played the last 10 minutes against Spurs with 10 men because
Of course he
missed his
did.
and came off injured.
Of
He
course
better
he
be
did.
injured for the whole month. He can't come back soon. He cannot.
Get it, says.
He played with 10 men.
Oh, did he get injured in that Van der Ven block?
When he was 1-on-1 and he missed that awful sitter.
Man United have made all their subs. They played the last 10 minutes with 10 men.
I promise you, if I had conspiracy, I'd be like he's lying and he's holding face for a month.
I said he has to be out for the whole. Can't come back.
And what, Oscar? And Spurs conceded still. Oh, fair enough. I remember I saw Richarlison's back pause
Yes.
of Ronaldo, Neymar, and himself.
That's a why. That's a why.
I remember seeing that. So that's interesting.
But yeah, no, we can't finish for hell or high level. It's just like really
For hell or high level.
I love
Yeah.
I hear that.
High level. It's not even water.
No, the annoying thing is, though, I know Man United are not the same Man United, but I can't not give them they might do something because they're annoying like that. So I can't even enjoy everything.
Like even if we score, it's not even worth it because it's 10 men Everton.
David Moyes with Barry up front. Are you mad?
We didn't even deserve the red card. They got themselves fouled, and we're
They
losing.
were scrapping each other.
Imagine United lose, and Everton basically said, "We're going to forcibly make ourselves weaker to help you win," and they lose. Obviously, there's still time. Again, I'm trying to be because it's one of those things that in my head I can't compute.
Oh my head, man!
You being at home and being dominant. And
Guys, I'm running on low hours of sleep as well. I've this
It's
day.
like-
Robin's head
Yeah.
is hot.
Look, Lola, I agree, man. When Man United need a goal at Old Trafford,
Yeah, I mean,
it always comes.
especially to a
It
team
always
that's not, in my opinion, great. It's like I want to enjoy it, but I don't trust it until the full time.
75 minutes to go.
You never shine so brightly. Let's go over to the Chelsea. Yes, winners.
Why did you do that with the banner? Why did you do that?
You're not in it.
What?
It's a question.
Chelsea
First-
won.
Do you know why Oscar's sick? Shall I tell you why Oscar's sick? Because Oscar thinks I didn't notice. But when I talked about Arsenal extending the lead at the top, you know he looked. You know, he looked over, was like, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. There's other opposition you need to worry about in this title
That's
race.
not why I was looking. That's not
Why was you looking? Why was you looking?
Because you said North London derby and it's North and South. But when it comes to
where are you from? Where's Chelsea from? Because I hear that they're with the SW postcode.
Yeah, we're a West London club.
With the SW postcode.
Postcode?
SW6.
So what's the best part?
Chelsea.
Nah,
We're West London club.
You never played Chelsea. You never played Chelsea, you mug.
London, my guy.
Strolling down the Fulham Road.
You play in Fulham. You mug. You play on Fulham Broadway. Like
We do.
It doesn't get more Fulham than that. You play on their high road. Bunch of mugs. Yeah. Anyway, Oscar, Chelsea winning at Burnley. They're getting their 3 points against Burnley.
Yes.
You're sitting second in the league, and you are currently 6 points behind the Arsenal FC. That's why I asked about title challenge. 3 wins in 3. You know what I mean? Like what going?
It's looking good, man. It's looking good,
bruv.
It's looking good, man. It's looking good. I think we turned up to an away game, 12:30 kickoff, Burnley. Yeah, that's just sticky.
After an international break, it's a stink.
When half your players have just come off a plane from Ecuador, it's bloody hard. It's bloody hard to win that type of game. So shout out. No, that's just my favorite AFTV.
It's a great line. It's a great line.
No, man. Shout out to the boys, man. They actually turned up, man. I think when I see a starting 11 and I see Tosin and Chalobah, I'm instantly scared. I'm scared.
Oh, you damn right.
I'm terrified. But yeah, they firmed it, innit? They firmed it. They didn't let me down in the end. But a routine win, the kind of win that you should be getting. I'm just very, very fortunate because it feels like getting into the most busy part of the season, we are getting some of our players back. Badiashile was able to play 45 minutes in this game. Wesley Fofana is back in training, and the boy Cole Palmer is back in training today.
Fofana got injured again. When did that happen?
No, I think
when he drove on the slip road in his Mercedes.
So one of the things that I kind of have to give, I don't know if it's Maresca or the medical staff or whoever it is, but something at Chelsea means that they are managing players' injuries a little bit more cautiously than we've done in the past. So I think Fofana was just rested because in the press conference, there was no talk about him being injured. Then all of a sudden he wasn't in the squad. And this week we've got Barcelona on Tuesday. We've then got Arsenal on Sunday. So I think those are 2 big games that he's earmarked for Fofana and Badiashile to play in as our centre-back pairing. So I think it was just about managing their minutes. Same thing with Reece James. Reece started against Burnley and then came off at halftime. I don't think there's any injury there. It's just these injury-prone guys need to be wrapped in cotton wool if they're going to play the important games.
Interesting.
Because there's like certain, even though I rate a lot of some of these players more than other people, I keep an eye on the ones who keep getting injured. So it kind of tempers my rating of you. If like I can rate you highly, but if you keep getting injured, I can't be putting you in certain levels.
Oh, Fofana will be injured again. Let's
have it right.
I'm hoping we get 4 games. I'm hoping we get 4 but he'll be out again.
That's optimistic.
4 in a row, yeah.
Yeah.
Has he ever done that?
I'm not too fussed about that. But yeah, man, I think the issues that Chelsea have had, I think lie in the fact that our attack is just kind of meaty. Like we've had Liam Delap now start 2 games in a row, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm not seeing it. I am just not seeing it. He doesn't seem to get enough chances on the ball. Like he's not being found in the box. We don't have a team that is like looking for him at every opportunity. And then when he gets the ball to do that hold up play and opportunities like that, he consistently makes the wrong decision. It feels really, really tough for him at the moment. I feel like he is a bit of a box striker. Like he can strike the ball very well. So I feel like if he was getting chances in the box, he probably would have a couple more goals. But against Burnley, and bear in mind, guys, this is not a top side. This is your run-of-the-mill Premier League side, Burnley here. And you don't look you don't look outstanding. You don't look good. You don't look dangerous. You know what I mean? when it comes to Chelsea scoring in this game, it looked like Neto was offering a big threat. It looked like Gittins even has that little bit of X factor about his play.
Yeah.
But Liam Delap, goodness me, there's nothing there. There's nothing
You
there.
know what though? You make a good point about him being a box player. I genuinely think that if Chelsea did play to that kind of strength, that I think he would be fine. I think he would absolutely be fine. I do rate him as a player. I think
I'm waiting because I don't know about him. He gives me not an exact. I'm going to use a comparison. I don't mean in saying they're the same level, but he gives me like he wants to fight. So he's like very Joe Linton-y in the fact that he he wants to see more than he actually wants to.
Yeah.
he looks pissed off. He does look pissed off. He plays like he's pissed off. But I thought he was all right in the Burnley game. I was surprised he got subbed.
I was saying
I thought he was pretty good.
He was bad.
Up front, you're right.
He was bad, Pete. He was bad.
No, I watched the game. I genuinely thought like, I don't know, man. I didn't think he played poor. I didn't think he played poor. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wasn't impressed. But yeah, now we go into the big games. Barcelona and Arsenal. We've got hopefully Esteval will get a start in both of these games, and then Palmer coming back into the team. So that just means that our attack has that extra firepower, and I'm hoping we can pull off some results. In all honesty,
is Palmer back? I thought it was still training, or he didn't say he was going to be.
No, he came back today.
Palmer trained today. So I think he might get maybe a little cameo tomorrow, and then maybe 30 minutes against Arsenal, maybe. Yeah. I think he'll be coming off the bench in those games. But I think we need that, man. I don't see how we're going to score against an attack like Arsenal's without that X factor, because the system does create chances, but it doesn't create high quality. I mean, sorry, it doesn't create that money against high quality. So, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But I'm confident in the team, man. I think Maresca's a really, really good manager. Like, he's growing on me a lot. Like, I just think he set the team up really, really well to create chances and to defend in a solid way. And a big plus from the weekend was we won a Premier League game without Moises Caicedo. That was really, really huge. So, Andre Santos filled the boots. One man of the match, was excellent.
I like Santos, man.
Good player, man. Good player.
You like him, yeah?
Yeah, I think he's a good player.
Even in the United game, like he looks bright.
His bones, I thought it was a good player. He deserved a chance beforehand. So
I'll tell you what, that's one thing I noticed about the Brazil-Senegal game, right? Every Brazilian player I was naming is a Premier League player. I was like, I'm not getting my, I'm not getting my, you know what I'm saying? That's the annoying thing.
Your Copa Libertadores, you're not getting them, man.
Give me one copper, you know what I'm saying? Someone from Fluminense.
I'm from Flamengo. Yeah.
Do you feel blessed?
Do I feel blessed?
Yeah,
definitely.
Is it after watching Esteval in the flesh? Did you feel it? Did it run through your veins?
You got me sick.
Brother, I didn't even know he was there, blood. When Vinny said,
why are you saying you didn't know he was there? Because you announced it. We heard your voice.
Yeah, he scored a goal. But
how did you?
Let me tell you something right now. Yeah, you see Brazil as a nation. Yeah, they gotta be careful. They gotta be careful for worshiping idols. Every time Vinicius Junior touched the ball, guys, the ball comes. Yeah, he's on the he's on the flank. You know what I mean, nothing's happening. He's on the flank, brother. Everybody is singing his name like they are worshipping this guy, blood.
That's Brazil, innit? They have the passion they have for their footballers is insane.
But Lola, the nation that has Christ the Redeemer as one of their landmarks. I'm sorry.
That's a full wonder of the world or something.
You know what? I'd rather people do that than do what the English lot do to our lot. So I'll take it.
Yeah, I hear that. No, I hear what you're saying there. I'll give you that. It just, the ball comes, chest. He brings it down halfway line. He's literally within arm's reach of Ancelotti, and the crowd goes nuts.
But you know what?
That's how you're supposed to support your team, man.
But you know what?
Oh, snap. What's happened at Old Trafford?
They didn't go nothing.
I don't know, but what's happening? Let me refresh.
Pickford made a wonder save about 5 minutes ago.
I saw that as well. So anyway, but what I was saying is that this is how the Brazilian lot end up where they are in top teams, because their people praise them highly, get the energy up, get their confidence up, and this is how you end up at Real Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, Arsenal, all these teams, because they have it's built in them. The people love them enough. They have the energy.
Man,
I like it. Give them the confidence. I like it. It's nice.
fair play, man. But you know what, Lola? All I ask is for one Copa Libertadores. All I ask is for someone from Vasco da Gama, somebody from Sao Paulo, Santos.
Well, it's not gonna happen anymore because the English lot. But it's the English lot have gone to these clubs earlier and stole them quick. It's not gonna happen anymore.
Listen, then we need to change the Premier League rules. You must be born from the place that you're playing for.
I mean, haven't we sort of done that with, like, I think you can't sell like academies. Something with the academies changed, so you can't buy them younger or something like that.
There's a percentage of players you need to have that are from England.
It almost means nothing. I was looking at Tottenham's team. I said,
it doesn't mean much, but there is.
I looked at Tottenham's 11. Who's English?
In 2 years, probably Bergvall.
Yeah,
it's like some Fugazi thing.
Yeah, but it's like how we got Saliba to be homegrown. You can find ways around it.
Is Saliba homegrown?
So Saliba's homegrown.
Saliba's homegrown technically. We figured out a way around it when we got him. So
it is Fugazi behavior, man.
I'm gonna be very honest, guys. I'm gonna be very honest, guys. I don't see United scoring.
Now I'm not.
4 minutes to go.
I'm not buying it, man.
I'm not buying it yet.
I
genuinely don't because I've seen haram on this pitch.
And then
You're probing though. You're probing.
No,
We've been probing since minute 50.
Manu in the mix. Good.
In the 89th minute, Bruno will get a goal, and then randomly in the 95th minute, Ahmed will get the winner. I'm not buying it until the full-time whistle's done.
And then Bruno will be touching the badge. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It means more. Right, let's do the other. Oscar, is there anything else on Chelsea before we move on? Sorry.
No, just if I was you guys, I would prepare for a very, very tough game on Sunday because Stamford Bridge is going to be rocking.
I mean, no, it's
When?
We're training hard anyway because I mean you can't be worse than Spurs, so the energy is really going to be up anyway.
No, I think it'll be one of your toughest games of the season. That
I agree. I personally agree.
What will? Sorry.
I think just
Stamford Bridge. Why, Peter? Why you act like you can't hear?
No, because I'm trying to work out. Is he talking about Barcelona tomorrow, or is he talking about Arsenal on Sunday?
Barcelona. We're beating Barcelona. We're cooking.
What?
We're cooking.
He said it's about Bayern, guys. At the start of the season, he said it's about Bayern.
I know this. I said this, and I said
I was right there. I was right there. Oscar, I was right there. Go back.
You can say back to me. I said you're not beating Bayern. I knew that.
I confirmed that they were beating Bayern. They got pumped.
First of all, that was in our second stadium. This is our first stadium, Stamford Bridge.
Okay.
Well, look,
Oscar, we've won the league at Stamford Bridge. You didn't know that, right?
I think.
Were black people allowed in the stadium them times? When did you win the league?
Not at Stamford Bridge. Not at Stamford Bridge. They weren't. No.
They're allowed there now.
I'll give you that.
Hold it.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
No, but I do think it will be a good game. I think Chelsea they are a better team than a lot of teams we played. So by default, even if I was it's going to be a better game, I think we'll win personally.
What was
I
that?
think we'll win personally because I think we're better. But I don't think it's going to be some easy I don't think it's going to be a Spurs win type of thing where we're just blatantly slapping them about type of things. I think it'll be. I think it'll be a good game.
Do you know what I think? Yeah, I genuinely think this year. I don't think Chelsea will. I can picture it now. Oscar next week on the pod saying we had the ball, but we could just not do nothing with it. I can literally see him saying that right now, where our back four will be locked tight like super glue. The midfield, I mean, Rice, Zubimendi, you have a conversation. I don't think Chelsea are gonna get shots on target, mate. They will, but
my argument about saying that, I don't think when I say I said I think we're gonna win. But my point was I think it'll be I don't think it'll be like a everyone's getting 10, 15, 20. No.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that kind of thing. Like I agree. Our defense is very hard, very difficult to break down. I just think they're a good enough team. I think it's going to be an actual game.
It's going to be the most intense game you've had this season.
I genuinely think Oscar's going to be like, what was I going to say? I genuinely
4 minutes, 4 minutes added time.
Copy, 4 minutes added. I genuinely think this is Arsenal. We're going to separate the real from the fake. That's what you're going to find out on Sunday at 4:30. The real from the fake, blood.
Testing them diamonds.
I think it'll be a draw, man. I think it'll be a draw.
You wish. You pray for that draw. Okay.
This is not arrogance. If it's a draw, I'm going to get very annoyed. Not because I think Chelsea.
Who do you think you are?
Well, it's true. No, but the whole point is we are trying to win the league. I expect to win. Sorry.
Lola, he doesn't know. He doesn't know how serious we are.
Did I say anything?
Give it a rest.
He doesn't know how serious we are.
Did I say anything? Did I say anything about we have a divine right to get the 3 points? Or did I say I'll be annoyed if you don't win?
To come to Stamford Bridge with a point, you'd be lucky.
Have we? Are you asking as if we never beat you there before? Is it like we never beat you there before?
Ask them when's the last time they beat us. Ask them.
It's not even about that. My whole point is I didn't say like I said. I just basically said that I will be annoyed if we don't win, not because you're bad, just because I think we need to kind of the momentum thing about we're trying to win the league here. I want to win these games, and I think it's mad if you don't win. I'm not allowed to be annoyed.
When you see Timber walk on that pitch in his tracksuit before the game kicks off, what?
On that, by the way,
wait.
randomly, the hatred the way I've seen Chelsea fans get that specific video, that video of like Timber shaking hands with Marquesa, that has Chelsea fans, and it makes me laugh. Because the way I've been seeing that these fans online talking about someone needs to give him an injury, ending season injury. Oh, this is a big game. We have to kind of pay them back for that because that specific clip. Because obviously Arsenal fans are annoying. This, that, and the third. There are many games we've had over the years of like Arsenal. That clip alone, I have never seen such vitriol from Chelsea fans aimed at one player because of that. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be an interesting game. That's one thing. It's going to be an interesting game.
I can't believe you said that about him.
Yeah, hang about. What, Oscar? Well, they think they're just going to bowl up into your gaff and do what?
Adrian, you're going to see what we're going to do. You watch that 4:30. We're gonna lay the law on these men. Clean sheet, 2-0 Arsenal. Clean sheet, 2-0 Arsenal. Madueke to score as well, blood. What?
It's a bit about time he scored.
Yeah, on a minimum thing, on a bare minimum thing, he needs to give me something. I know he's been injured, but he's playing enough games. I need an assist. Give me something.
Because give me 50 million.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
I haven't seen the cooking. Is what I'm saying.
He's cooking.
All I'm saying, all I'm saying is some of the other people have been scoring against their old clubs. Madueke, your time is here.
Bear in mind, Oscar's talking with chess. He's bringing Gittins against us. He's bringing Garnacho against us. You're taking the piss.
That's why you're silly, because you think Gittins will start. That's why you're silly.
I said Garnacho. I chose 2 left wingers. I chose 2 of them.
Nah, bro. I think we'll go Neto and Esteban against you.
I was gonna ask who's gonna be a starting like 3.
If Esteban starts, at least that's something. You know what I mean?
I think what I would do if I was Maresca, I'd have Neto on the left with Cucurella, because that defensive partnership is going to need, because Arsenal's strength is in that right hand side with Saka and Timber. That's where Arsenal are going to cause us the most problems,
especially hanging around there.
That's where, yeah.
But don't forget, Odegaard's back, Martinelli's back, Noni's back. What are you talking about, man? Come on, hey Lola, get that glass of wine ready for me, please.
Pia. Let's get it.
What's going on?
Okay, Odegaard, you bring them all. Marino, Trossard, you bring them all. They're coming to Stamford Bridge.
Oscar, what are you doing?
I like this though. I want an actual game.
Have you actually, Oscar? Look, Lola. The last time Chelsea beat Arsenal, we had to wear masks.
Yeah, but that's not the point. I get that. I'm just saying. I think Chelsea are a good team.
Why?
What's good? What's good?
It's full time. Everton won.
Everton.
Yeah.
Never shine so brightly. Everton.
Yeah.
Spirit of the Blues. Everton.
I saw Amber running to pick up the ball. I was nervous.
So David Moyes is going to Old Trafford. Lola, I said get you one. You know what I mean? Get you one. You know what I mean? 1 win in 18 at least.
Guys, we were played off the park.
Were
by
you
10 men.
I had it on the background. They were not good.
played off the park?
Like
Peter played off the park.
What was that for?
The stats will look better with Man United because it would.
The second half. The second half.
Yeah?
United were better in that goal.
Yeah, because Everton had 10 men and they're not as like you know what I mean.
Yeah, like I did say at minute 60, they tied up. The first half, we played off the park. They were passing, not getting through us, like blowing through the lines with one less person.
Everton gave them the thing. They said, "Let me have my player slap another one and get sent off."
You see,
Guys.
Jordan Pickford, that's a real goalkeeper.
So all of these players are now on the floor.
Say it again,
looking at
Iggy.
themselves
Say
like
that
shit.
again.
I'm seeing.
They keep disrespecting him.
I just saw Euro on his knees with a drop of sweat just fall to the
Why?
floor.
Why for that?
Because why not?
No, it's not why. It's Lola saying it. It's like genuine, mate. You can do that.
No, guys, he has to go tonight. He has to. This
dude.
Amarim. He has to go
I
tonight.
thought he was on the Amarin train. He's got 5 and 5.
In their
Since
first,
who? Since who?
I thought he was on the train.
Since
5
when?
and 5.
Since when have I said that?
No,
I want
I
you to go
said-
back.
I say you
Since
as in
when?
Man United fans. Man United fans.
No, me. So why did you say I was on the train?
I thought they were on that
No.
tram that goes through Piccadilly.
10 men Everton.
Oh, Adrian, don't go anywhere. Adrian, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Everton now got Liverpool.
Can I be honest with you? I'll take it for today.
Listen, we don't care.
Pick up Everton.
You know what? Hey, Stephen A. Smith, you know what? We don't care. We'll take it. We'll take it today. Okay, let's go elsewhere in the Premier League. Manchester United losing at home to Everton. Insipid performance. Yeah, it was very quick. Elsewhere, Bournemouth 2, West Ham 2. I don't know if anybody else saw this.
hey, West Ham are ruining my fun. I'm thinking they're going to get relegated. You know, they're annoying me now.
Hey,
West Ham 2-0 up.
West Ham have this really talented young striker called Callum Wilson.
You said young. You're an idiot. I swear down, you're an idiot.
I love Callum Wilson, man.
Oscar's,
So
you know what?
sick.
Callum Wilson is such an Oscar guy. It's such an Oscar guy.
I actually love that player, man. He's
He is.
just so cold.
I think
It's because he's from Cov.
I think Callum Wilson to Oscar is like me with Danny Welbeck. Like I love Welbeck. I love Welbeck with my heart. He's brilliant.
No, but you know what, guys, yeah? You know what, guys, though, yeah? You know what, guys, yeah? Like, Nuno Espirito Santo West Ham football is here and dire. It is frigging dire. Do you know what their percentage of possession was in this game? Bearing in mind they were 2-0 up in the game.
37.
23%. Nah, man, guys, this is prime Wolves. This is when he was at Wolves, bruv, nicking wins, yeah?
But you know what?
23%.
But you know
They
what?
had no Semenyo, no Clivert, no, who's the other one they didn't have? Another, I forgot who the other guy was.
Coming here?
It might have been, I don't know why I remember his name in commentary. I remember his name in commentary. It might have been Tavernier.
Either which way, West Ham lot, you can't complain. You man were dire. Hold it till you're getting points out of this. Enjoy it for
You're a dire, man. 2-0 lead. No, Lola, the football is dross, blood.
They ain't got a choice. You get dross football when you get points.
Dross and results, yeah.
Ones or you're in the relegation zone.
I hear it. Dross and results. Brighton 2, Brentford 1. Huh? Hurtsler ball.
Roll back again.
Oh, lovely finish.
Fantastic
finish. Oh,
I'm saying someone's just got to appreciate he's like a good striker who can get you a nice. His array of goals are always nice.
Yeah. He's got a good collection. You're absolutely right. He's got a good collection.
Is he a late bloomer?
Hey?
Is he a late bloomer?
No. Listen, Welbeck has scored goals from Man United, like good goals.
He's the epitome of the injury striker. Like he just could not be fit. So he'd be on a run and get injured again. So he's
probably a Callum Wilson for all we can say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Have some respect. Let's have respect.
That's a good power.
I'm having Welbeck over Wilson.
I'm taking Welbeck.
Yeah, you're damn
Do
right.
you want a goal scorer or not?
Does Welbeck not score goals?
No, not really.
Callum Wilson.
Last season was the first time he got double figures.
I don't care.
And it was a flat 10.
Don't care.
10 exact.
Nah, he must have got doubles at Arsenal, man. He must have got doubles at Arsenal.
He almost didn't.
Danny
He's just-
Welbeck,
Welbeck is just a good footballer. Danny Welbeck was a good footballer, but
He's a very good footballer.
He was never.
Wait. I can't let that slide. What do you mean Danny Welbeck's a good footballer?
Nah, he is, bro.
He
He's a good footballer.
He is a good footballer.
He's a good
No,
footballer.
in what sense? What's he good at?
He's very technical.
Playing football, he's a good on the
Technical,
ball.
he's got tech, yeah?
Yeah, he's actually a good footballer. He just can't score a lot of goals.
Fair enough.
Hey, Lola.
I don't think I know.
Lola.
What?
Danny Welbeck's career at Arsenal, yeah? From 2014 to 2019, Premier League appearances 88. How many goals do you think he got?
Not a lot.
I'm gobsmacked. How many goals do you think he got?
Probably like how many seasons is that? I don't
In
know.
88 Premier League appearances, how many goals?
Like 30.
Very
30.
generous. That's
I don't
good.
know. I'm probably
Can I give you the answer?
Come on, then.
16.
But like I said, I clarified my statement of saying I like Welbeck, so I'm biased. I'm aware of it.
No, brother. I like me some Welbeck. Listen, 126 appearances in all comps for Arsenal, 32 goals.
Those are like edu numbers.
Yeah, but you know what? Like I said, Welbeck's a vibe. I enjoy him, so I don't care.
Oh, Danny Welbeck. I love him.
But yeah,
He's got 116 career goals in 499 games. He's on to 500 games next week. Fulham beating Sunderland 1-0. Who's Fulham got next week?
Couldn't tell you.
How would we know that?
No, it's Tottenham. They got Tottenham.
Well, let's talk about a couple of things in this game because Sunderland's black kit, one of the best in the Premier League this season.
No. It was fine. Oscar, wait there. It was fine until the colours of the numbers on the back of that shirt. Address that, please.
What color
Address that, please. Huh?
What color is it?
Freaking highlighter yellow. Like, you know,
it's
a health and safety jacket, bib yellow. What?
Yeah, it's not great.
What have they done?
That ruins it.
What have they done?
Great.
Go on, score about it.
And then secondly, Fulham have officially one of the best chants in the Premier League. They sing a song for Samuel Chukwueze. And the song is you know Niles Barkley. Does that make me crazy?
I can hear it already. I can.
They don't sing that in the stands. In fact, if there's one club that could do it, it would be Fulham.
I like it. It worked.
Did they hit the high note? Did they go high?
I guess
They got
so, yeah.
It's a West Ham.
And then Chukwueze got
Assist.
assist. Yeah, good assist.
Fulham needed a win, boy. They needed that win. Wolves 0, Crystal Palace 2. Rob Edwards, hold that, cuz.
Like I said, relegated.
Wait. You see these guys when they come into these jobs, yeah? Do they actually think they're gonna make it?
I generally think it's a payday.
Because it's payday and they've got to have a little bit of kernel of hope in there, but they know. Because look at this. No, because they got 2 points. The next person is 19, got 10. They're relegated.
I can't lie, yeah. I think they got a sack man already, blood. Get something proper. No, because this isn't proper. Do you know them ones? Like they haven't actually made a proper managerial appointment. They haven't actually done that, guys. This is what I'm saying. Like they haven't got serious with this move. That's crazy. Newcastle United 2, Man City 1. Scenes of glorious emotion, man. Scenes of glorious emotion. Harvey Barnes.
He is a winger that I like. He's the one that should be getting the Gordon love. The love
Yeah.
Whoa! I'm about.
Yeah.
Wasn't Eddie Howe getting pelters 2 weeks ago?
What? I mentioned.
Not me.
Wait.
Definitely not me.
What do you mean? I didn't rate Eddie Howe. I've always rated.
I remember the Anthony Gordon hate. I don't remember the Harvey Barnes hate. I can't lie to you.
No. Eddie Howe.
I love Eddie Howe. I love Eddie Howe.
Oh no, Pete. That was Pete.
Yeah, and me, yeah. I wasn't praising Newcastle. I like Harvey Barnes. That's who I was being happy for. I like Harvey Barnes.
I don't want to put any names on it, but I swear to you, what I heard 2 weeks ago was because Eddie Howe has wingers like Harvey Barnes, it means he wanted Anti Elanga for 50 million quid.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It goes to show that he didn't want a Langa. That's what it shows.
I don't get how it works, but either which way, Harvey Barnes is good. He's a winger who, in my opinion, has suffered from his lack of fitness.
Yeah, another injury-prone player.
Because from Leicester days, I liked him. But he just kept getting injured, and it was like, yeah, fair enough. But him, I like that because obviously it helped us in that he gave us a pause with City. Yeah. So again, adding to my agenda of if Haaland doesn't score, the man don't win.
And finally, Leeds United 1, Aston Villa 2.
I don't care.
Okay.
Hey, where were Aston Villa? Where are Aston Villa in the league?
I know, like randomly high.
Yeah. Hey, Adrian. Can
they're fourth, aren't they?
Aren't they like randomly high?
Top 4.
Yeah, I think they're fourth.
Pete, remember I told you? People were talking crazy about Villa, like they're having the worst start to the season ever. And I was like,
They were.
No, we're 5 games. Guys, why do you guys every year just forget how long a Premier League season is? I don't
Wait. Oscar, don't do that.
I said it at the time.
No,
Oscar.
Pointing out a poor start doesn't mean we're saying they're gonna get relegated. Anything. They had objectively a bad start.
Lola, we've played 12 games and their first win came in game week 7.
No, but Oscar,
their first win was game week 7.
No, but Oscar, in fairness, you cannot rate a start if you only win your first game. I think even scored their first goal by game week 7. Like that's a fair.
Oscar, does Oscar want to run down? Oscar, let me tell you what happened with Aston Villa at the start of the season. 0-0 Newcastle. 0-0 Newcastle. They lost 1-0 away at Brentford. They lost 3-0 at home to Palace. They drew 0-0 away at Everton. They drew 1-1 away at Sunderland. 10 men Sunderland. They then beat Fulham finally.
5 points.
Pete, what I'm saying is it's very similar.
Villa, I can't hear you. You're actually lagging. I can't hear you. You're lagging.
Fair. Can you hear me now?
Slowly. But my point was, they deserved the criticism they got at the start of the season. They were getting wins only in October.
Yes, like it's similar to what I was saying about Spurs. When you are criticizing the performance, don't go overboard and make a statement about what that team can do and achieve based on how bad they played on the weekend. And I think that's what was happening with Villa, where people were assuming much about their season and what's Emery going to do and has he got it together and all this stuff. And it's like, they lost a couple games.
Can I ask a question? What are they going to do? No, but Peter, hold on. What do you think, Oscar, then? What are they going to achieve this season?
They're going to do the same stuff they did last season. They're just going to get in Europa League.
Oh.
I don't think so, but we'll see.
You don't think
what are you saying, Lola?
I think. Okay, I won't make a definitive saying they're not going to get it.
Who's going to stop?
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't think it will be easy because again, like I said, I'm looking at the table now. Villa are 4th. Are we saying that Liverpool are staying? How far they're going to be down?
Nah, Liverpool will be in and amongst it.
No, so I'm not saying Villa will be crap and then drop down to being 10th. But my whole thing is that I haven't rated them particularly their start. Things will obviously change over things. I never make a definitive statement, bar like the relegation, who were very clearly who they're going to be. But again, most of the conversation I think around Villa was like, sorry, no team, no matter how good or bad you are, gets away with not winning until their 7th game or then scoring until their 6th game and no criticism happens to them.
I think it's like similar to what the conversation we had about Newcastle last time on the pod, because I just think a team that's going through a couple bad games, the league is so volatile. All it takes is 2 wins to turn
I get that.
around. I feel like people make it seem like these teams are in turmoil because they lose 2 in a row.
But I get that. I get the fact that
They were in turmoil, though.
But as we can all see, we all know how like one game can, because it's tight at the moment. We can all see how like a game or 2 can shoot you from being 12th to freaking 4th. But the conversation wasn't about whether or not they would stay in the bottom half. The fair conversation was being had that they hadn't won a game until the 7th game, and it's Villa who have, like we've all said, I think we've all said it. They've got enough quality. Like, sorry, you don't get to go to the 7th game and that be your first win for people to not talk about it.
Crazy.
It's not like you. It's not like they're Burnley or they're Brentford or teams who are worse than them to only get to the 7th game and then they win a game. It's a fair criticism. Anyone who's been definitive about how they're going to be crap was dumb, but that's because it's too early for them.
Let's not act like they were genuine. Like they weren't genuinely 19th, sitting there. Do you know what I mean? Like sitting in 19th. Do you know what I'm saying?
I watched too much Premier League years, man. This is what happens.
Yeah,
Jeff Horsford and them, man.
Oh,
You know that man run a Riot in August and then end the season like
Didn't see them again, boy. Didn't see them again.
I am curious about is like what.
Just an interview with him, by the way, under the course. So go on,
I'm just saying, I am curious about what the table's going to look like in like middle part, like what if it's going to like drastically move around by like January. Because like, teams like who are like Palace who are 5th, Brighton are 6th, Sunderland.
It's still messy because one win between
It's just
4th and like 13th can put you in the top 4.
Literally, we're saying about Newcastle won their game against.
It's only Arsenal that's creating a gap right now.
It's what I said. Yeah, this November international to the February March international is where they separate the real from the fake, the wheat from the chaff. That's what we're gonna find out. So in February, where teams are, they will get found out. They'll get found out over this Christmas. There's like 20 games in the Christmas period. You're gonna get found out if you're not real.
Not on Boxing Day, which is still crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's the goal of the week?
Goal of the week.
I like Welbeck's one. I'm trying to think if there's another one that I saw.
Can I throw in a Bundesliga one? Because Michael Eze, what a player, man.
What, because you were there?
Player. I was there.
Just because you were
and
there.
I was wild. I was wild.
You was wild.
Bundesliga ball, man.
Arsenal buying on Wednesday, by the way.
This is what I wanted to say because I was distracted during the game. You will hurt them on set pieces. That's Bayern's weakness.
There's no
the goals that they were conceding, as much as it looked like okay, stop playing about. It's like if Arsenal do that to you, they will run riot on you. So if you're asking me,
we need to get over the trauma of Bayern Munich. Because every time Bayern Munich step to town, we fold like a pack of cards. So we need to friggin'.
But yeah, Olise is hot. He's hot. Very, very hot. And Kane is still being Kane. So it'll be an interesting game.
Obviously you sort of seen him live in the flesh. Where do you rank him in terms of right wingers on the planet? Michael Olise, do you think he's
I think if you're asking me, he's the best in Europe.
On form? 100% on form, it's definitely him.
He's the best in Europe.
What, left winger?
He's on the right, isn't he?
Right. He's a right winger. Like from minute 1 to minute 90. From minute 1 to minute 90, I was just like, wow.
Are you having him over your mouth?
I think on form, yeah, as of like now.
I think because Lamine is not there yet, as in his ceiling is ridiculous, but he's still a kid.
You know what though? He's going down a very Brazilian route.
A little bit. It's early though.
But it might just be it might be because of his surroundings.
Yeah, so
I think whoever's around him, yeah.
He's still under 18 now.
He's
I think he just turned 18. I think he just turned 18.
I'm gonna give a couple of
18, bloody, he's only 18.
I'm gonna give it a couple of seasons purely because he has it's gonna sound mad, but he has the benefit of like him not actually being Brazilian. Because him being in the Spain team and the Brazilian team is a slightly different environment of what they'll let him get away with.
Yeah.
Spain's a bit more serious, isn't it? It's a bit more serious.
There's no more Sergio Ramos, but yeah. I know what you mean.
Guys,
he's a clip on the air, though, man.
What's the goal of the week, man?
Goal of the week
is Richarlison.
I think on quality is Richarlison's goal.
Yeah, Richarlison's goal.
I'll tell you what.
The goal of the week is Jeremy Pino. Are you guys watching?
Oh, that was nice.
Quality goal.
That was
Quality goal.
I'd rather give it to him.
Quality goal.
Eze had a couple good finishes as well.
He did.
He had very good. Yeah, he had good finishes.
Fair enough.
Okay, so Pino or Richarlison? Let's get voting.
I'll go.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go.
Richarlison.
I'm going Pino.
Jeremy Pino.
3 Pinos. All right then. Pino's the goal of the week. Number 10 for Palace. Pinot Noir, indeed. Player of the
He's
week.
more of a Pinot Gris. He's more of a Pinot Grigio. Sorry.
Pinot Grigio?
Player
of the week. What about Eze?
Let it all work out, man.
We've got Callum Wilson.
It's Eze, man. Move.
What are you doing?
Let him go. No, Lola, let him go. I want to see how he finishes. Go on.
Yeah, no, I'll probably go Harvey.
Yeah, okay.
Who's
The answer is Eberechi Eze. So let's
give it
just
off.
move on. We're moving on. Team of the week.
I mean,
Actually, no, I'm giving it to Everton because what I've just seen.
Yeah, I can't lie. Everton
absolutely
is crazy.
I might pass out which way, to be honest. I'm gonna go Arsenal because
I am absolutely appalled of what I've seen,
Everton with 10
and the
men.
only reason I'm not angry is because I just actually want to go to bed. I'm that tired. Yeah.
It's ironic.
I was getting there. Go on. You go for it. Go for it.
There's a critique you've had of the podcast for the past few weeks.
Listen,
But you know what?
it's okay. Go to AD.
Well, you want to give it to Arsenal? We can give it to Arsenal.
I mean, it's a vote thing. Anyone can vote.
Hang about. What did Nottingham Forest do this weekend?
Oh yeah, I actually completely forgot about Nottingham Forest. But the thing is, I've still not seen that full game.
Yeah, but
I've just watched 90 minutes.
Robin,
I've just seen 90 minutes of crap.
Forest beat a mid-table side. Like, I think it should go to Everton.
AD, did you hear him?
He's got all these jokes, but where's the league title?
No, but AD, just funny. He said they beat a mid-table side. When I said if three teams beat Liverpool back to back, and then we're giving the team that fourth week in a row, we're giving them team of the week. We need to ask some questions about this.
The team of the week has to be Newcastle United or Everton. One of those two teams.
It's Everton because they went down to 10 men. And literally, David Moyes has got his first W in Premier League history. Everton is the first team to win at Manchester United with 10 men in the Premier League era. It's going to Everton.
Say that again?
I'm being dead serious. Everton are the first team.
Nah, that's not true.
It is true.
It's plausible.
It is true. I'm giving you a stat that I've just read. Everton are the first team with 10 men to go up and win 1-0 Old Trafford in the Premier League.
Because bear in mind, winning at Old Trafford is a feat, let alone being down to 10 men.
10 men. That's a madness.
Jesus of Nazareth. No visiting side has ever won a Premier League game at Old Trafford when 10 men.
That's not shocking. That's not shocking.
You played 3 centre backs. I didn't even notice. You man played 3 centre backs.
We played 5 at the back against 10 men.
Hey, Peter, have you had a chance to look at that goal, by the way?
I did.
Talk to me about it. Is that good goalkeeping?
Nope.
It was not.
It was not.
It was a rocket, man.
A rocket.
Look at the hand he went in with it with, and look at where it ended up in the net. Because that wasn't
for
the corner.
real.
That was not the corner.
It wasn't a great goal. It wasn't great goalkeeping, I must admit. But sorry, team of the week. So Liverpool. Now, if you beat Liverpool, we don't talk about it anymore. That's clarification.
We can all vote.
No, Lola. My argument always was, why were we giving teams that beat Liverpool team of the week? Like, we were giving it every week. They've lost 6 games.
No. So the argument for this week, because every week, Peter, is a democracy. The argument this week is that Nottingham Forest are 19th with a Sean Dice team, and they've gone to the Champions.
True. But you've not mentioned them. That's my argument. You've not even mentioned them.
No, because I said despite that, from what I have just seen, Everton deserve more.
Everton with 10 men down. Come on.
Yeah. Listen. No, Oscar, guys, you're missing the point. The point is, when people used to bring up teams that beat Liverpool as team of the week, I said, "Come on, at what point do we stop doing this?" We finally stopped. It's all. It's all.
Had Everton not done what they done today, it would have been Nottingham Forest. I would have.
No, it wouldn't.
It's a democracy. But yeah,
United, man.
I'm assuming. So what? I'm assuming AD, Oscar, Robin saying Everton. No,
I'm saying Everton. Everton.
Yeah. So what's the conversation about then?
No, you're not understanding. Anyway, we'll move on. But I've already stressed what the point was. Anyway, team of the week is Everton. Who's not that guy this week?
Oh, there's so many.
There's one stinker.
I just no. Honestly. First of all,
Can I drop one in there?
I've got a personal one, but I've also got what.
Oh dear.
No, because
let me just drop one in there, yeah, because Elon Musk has made an update to Twitter.
What?
Oh, it's diabolical.
What's an update? What's an update?
Because now you can see the location of the Twitter.
It is fantastic.
Hey, but it lied about mine still. It lied about mine. Because when I opened it, it said account based in Belgium. I was like, fine, but it said account made in Germany, and I said, huh? I remember making this account.
Robert, you're
anyways, I was like,
no. Can I just
bias online.
There was one account in particular. I'm gonna out them. They're called High Power. Yeah. And they are a Kendrick Lamar stan account.
Oh, I saw this.
Indian one.
Of course.
And the words that he was using.
Oh.
And was fly like it was his local vernacular. This guy's from Calcutta. He's talking about they not like us, brother. You're in Mumbai.
You ain't like him either.
Do you know how much this whole thing has been great? Because Elon Musk is a nonsense. This is like one little nugget I can.
No, this is
because you can see there are you people who are in Nigeria. Oh, this has been the greatest day of my life.
Player of the week. Honestly,
I've been looking to like be blocking bare these accounts that I have suspicions that are like based in Israel.
Oh, no new thing.
Or Nigeria. This is I've been blocking. I've been doing a blocking.
All of those bare political ones as well that you think that they are from the States. Two now.
But you know how you can also see things in VPNs, even hide it. So it's like even if you say you're in US, I know you're using VPN. You're lying.
Yeah, because the VPN doesn't hide all of it. It does not hide all of it.
It's fantastic. The block bare, and it's been beautiful. You know, guys who are like using all these stands accounts who want to pretend they're from the States, from all these different kind of all these different kind of like rap accounts, and it's like India, Israel. It's like you're all of you useless people. I blocked you all.
Flipping out. What I don't like. So you know, like you've got following and you got for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm on the following because I was trying the Formula One last night. Yeah, yesterday. My head was spinning around like James Brown. Yeah. So I was trying to get updates like up to date, like what's the FIA saying, blah blah blah. I then noticed in the following tab, right? In the following tab, if you notice, there's a little arrow.
Yeah,
they've changed that arrow. And they've changed it to most recent and what's it called? Is it popular?
It annoyed me. I was trying to like do the same thing. I was trying to get live updates just on the team.
Let's say popular and most recent. I was fuming. I've already got a For You page, but then you got the popular in my following. No, get out of here.
I hate Instagram as well. I
hate Instagram. Yeah, the algorithm is
post from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm there liking something or like, oh, congratulations. It's like a happy birthday. That happy birthday was a month ago. Why did it come up now? I look like a mug. I'm there looking like a fool.
I've got another guy. I've got a quick note that guy in more kind of funny is if you watch the Arsenal Spurs game like post match thing and it's like Henry, Carragher, and I can't remember who the other one was.
Les Ferdinand, have some respect.
I've been forgetting people that don't give a
Les Ferdinand to you. Have some respect.
I don't care. But either which way, I'm specifically focusing on Carragher, who conspicuously and just interestingly, the tone and bravado he has when Henry was staring at him was very interesting. The apologies were coming about how he was wrong early. The takes actually made sense. The takes were balanced because somebody was sitting next to him for the whole process. I love it. Because it's not the first time whenever Carragher loves to run his mouth and do this and that and agendas, but the second Henry is next to him on English TV, somehow he's now apologizing and he's nice. It's funny. I'm going to add to the Carragher thing on a podcast because I think they were doing predictions. Him, Ian Wright, Keane, Neville, and Denman were doing predictions for the Spurs game.
Yeah.
All you hear is Carragher just keep saying multiple times, "Oh, it's going to be harder for them to score from a corner because Gabriel's not in." He said it at least 3, 4,
Yeah.
5 times.
He's-
No one,
he's-
no,
he's-
no one acknowledged it, and he kept saying that you have no
It's a
shame.
stinker. It's a stinker. Honestly.
Okay. I've got one. Oh, where do I start?
Oh,
Right.
sorry.
You alright, Adrian? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Man. I've got spasms.
Okay.
I'm
So my not that guy goes to the Lufthansa group because of the nonsense that they have put me through in the last 24 hours. So 2-2s now. I was supposed to be back from München yesterday evening, being work today. It's important stuff. I get to the airport at 3 p.m. check in my bag. I go through security. As soon as I get through security, due to issues at Brussels with disruption of the flight, all flights to Brussels are now cancelled. Right, cool. All right. I'm like, okay, compensation. Can I get my bag back? Oh, due to reasons, all the bags are locked into, and you can only get your bag back onto your next flight. So I'm like, you know what? I've got essentials in my bag. I can deal with it, but I would like my suitcase. But why is my bag locked? That's another side. They put me on the first flight out, 7 a.m. next day. I text the boss. I say, boss, man, you're not gonna believe what's happened. Tell him. He's like, cool. Just try and make it into work while you can. Next day comes. I've only got a couple hours sleep. I get back up. It is minus 10 degrees right now, so it is snowing. I get back, check in, and flight's there. The flight man goes, right, this plane has problem with its collision detection whilst flying. We're trying to fix it, but if we do not fix it within the next couple minutes, we'll take everyone off the plane. Why did it take 1 hour to announce whether this plane is broken or not?
They might fix it.
They announced, okay, sorry guys, we're gonna have to move you to another plane. The new plane is coming from Frankfurt. Cool. So they had to fly the plane all the way down to Frankfurt. They get to Munich, finally get on the plane. 3 hours later, okay, I'm back in Brussels. Why does Belgium announce a sudden strike?
Yes.
No. So now I'm at Brussels airport. How am I getting home when there's no trains or no buses? And by the way, I live 1 hour from the airport by train alone. So I had to go all the way up towards Flanders. So that's on the way to Antwerp and Ghent, and then get another train that happened to be running all the way down. It's about 18 stops and 2 trains. And then when I finally get to my station, the heavens open and I have no jacket. Guys, Lufthansa, Brussels Airlines, TEC, The Line, SNCB, Belgium, and Germany, you are all not that guy today.
Yeah, that's what's sorry to you, man.
Because I am knackered, I'm tired, and then I had to watch 90 minutes of this nonsense while being on this pod.
How does the claim work? You do Bill.
This is what I'm figuring out, but you know when the brain is too fried, so I have to do it tomorrow.
I hear it.
Yeah.
You're just happy to be home.
Because I'm just happy to be home. And somebody owes me money. And I will get it. Yeah. I will get it.
Was there only for like 2 years, bro?
3 planes, guys. I had to take 3 planes for an hour flight.
Bloody hell.
No.
That's not on still.
But yeah, my other not that guy, it was the Twitter nonsense that was happening. And then finally,
Fast, man.
I think and then finally I'm gonna hand it back to Pete because you need to talk to you about your two F1 guys getting disqualified and nearly costing yourself the title. Because that is the stinker.
What do you mean we've got 2 disqualifications in the race? We finished P2 and P4. Title done. Finish. For them man there to not have Formula One regulation, basically, guys. Yeah, we have a plank of wood underneath Formula One cars, right? And there's only so much thickness that you can, or thinness that you can have. So the plank underneath is pretty thick. Pause. But the requirement is by the end of the race, you have to have it at least 9 millimeters. That's the thinnest you can have the plank. Obviously, McLaren have gone and done like an 8.9, 8.73 on the plank wear, bruv. Both of our drivers disqualified from the race. So now Red Bull and Max Verstappen are back in there. He won the race. So now the last 2 races of the season, there's only 2 weeks left. And the last 2 now, Max Verstappen is firmly in this title race, yeah, and can win the championship ahead of McLaren, who were cruising.
But Peter,
Cruising.
that's so shoddy. Such an error.
It's a stinker, AD.
It's pathetic.
On both cars.
On both cars. It's a stinker.
Imagine being the driver. Must have been fuming.
I also got one more.
I've got a good one to end it. So make sure.
I've got one more because and I'm excluding Lola from this because she actually stood by and said I'm not on this business. But Nigeria, hey,
yes,
you were given a lifeline beyond belief.
They shouldn't have even been there.
They shouldn't have been there.
Like
I said, I'm excluding Lola because she said the truth.
I told you, man, but everyone was. I've watched these. Like, I know what's going on.
No, but to Congo.
In fairness, Congo actually are better than before. But the point is, I told you, man, about this. Like, I deliberately had no affection when we got through to this thing because I knew what was going to happen.
Like, and then Congo are 1 game away because they're the top team in the playoffs, so they get straight to the final.
Let me be petty as well, by the way, even though we're out and I didn't give a care. Jamaica, yeah, shameless people. You should have gone through, you didn't.
Who did they lose to? Name the country. Isn't it a drink?
Haiti.
No, not Haiti. It was
not Haiti. It's Curacao.
The blue drink.
They drew to Curacao, who are just basically a bunch of men who not even couldn't get the Dutch team lot, one in them lot. You drew to them. All you had to do was beat them. And they got through.
I'm sure that name you put it in a drink. I'm sure you do.
Yeah, blue. It's blue, isn't it?
It's blue,
yeah, it's
bro.
the blue. Good. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it's Curacao. Curacao, I think it is.
I've had that a couple. Yeah, the blue thing.
Blue
Curacao. You sound like that. Blue Curacao.
All I know is Jamaica
Blue Lagoon. I don't even know.
Jamaica should have gone through, and they didn't, and it was a madness because I don't know who the hell was in that Curacao team. I think it's Chong. I think Tahiti Chong's like a player in that team. So there's that. And then
Cuckoo Martino.
So it should, so like Jamaica should have gone through. They didn't.
Well, they got a couple players. They got the 2 Burkina brothers.
They're in the playoffs. But all I know is that this loss sparked some next thing where Somalia was talking about. It was long. The point is Jamaica should have got through. But it's jokes.
But it's now Jamaica versus New Caledonia, and then the winner of that it faces Congo. So one team of those.
Let's stop the press here. I want to understand this right. So teams from other continents are now playing each other in a playoff for the World Cup. This World Cup is better than a £5, £9 note.
And guess what, Pete? The European teams have their own route. They don't get involved.
No, like, enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. Like, you can't be African.
It's an everybody eats World Cup.
No, you can't be African qualifying for your African group stages and then meet the Caribbeans to get in the competition.
But they didn't qualify though.
They came second.
They came the second place.
No, I'm saying not. I'm saying the playoffs, isn't it? Like the play, like we're literally mixing continents.
You can back like a Mexico.
Yeah, it's like there's 8. I think it's Africa, it's the Caribbean lot, it's Asia.
It's all continents except Europe.
Congo can't travel to Jamaica to play a game.
It's Mexico. They're playing it all in Mexico.
Unless it's the World Cup, we can't. Congo cannot go to Jamaica to qualify for the World Cup. No,
but Pete, all the games are in Mexico for that intercontinental playoff. All of them.
That's even worse. That's actually even worse. So there's no home team. We're just a neutral in Mexico.
So it must be one game then.
Come on, guys.
No. So there's 2 brackets.
2 legs.
No. 2 brackets. So the top two teams of
Where's
the whole of the teams that are left, the top two get a bye to the final, which is Congo and I think Iran,
Basically,
and then the
Congo,
rest of them play each other.
Congo should be going through because Congo are better than Jamaica. Is what I'm basically. Is if we want to wrap it up, Congo should be going.
Are they? Where's Endo? Where's Endo when you need him?
Congo are definitely better. Like, they've got good quality players in that team. Congo should be.
Lola, you saw? I saw Murray Hutchinson, duppy man at Anfield.
Murray Hutchinson doesn't even play for Jamaica anymore, so that doesn't matter.
Does it not?
No, he switched to the under-21s of England because he's an idiot.
Nah, man, guys, we can't just accept football to be football what it is. We can't just get fed tournaments and we just drink it. At some point, we have to say enough is enough. Enough is enough.
But
you know
also,
what's funny, yeah? Because 10 years' time, there'll be a documentary on Netflix and we'll be like, I can't believe we actually stood for this. That's what will happen. There'll be a documentary on Netflix about how bent the World Cup is, and we're sitting there like, oh yeah, no, you know, I just knew that was something funny.
I'm just here for respect because it's in America. It's in America, so I know it's going to go wrong. So I just want to see what's going to happen.
Whoa.
It's going to go wrong. It's in America. It's going to go wrong. So I'm just going to see what's going to happen.
Oh, God forbid. Oh.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, like Italy. Yeah, I'm moving straight on. Italy is in the playoffs again. That's another concern. Again,
guys.
Did you see what Norway did to them?
Oh, Norway turned them over. Do you know the last what? Do you know how many wins Italy have had in the World Cup since they won it in 2006?
Haven't they like missed like 2 of them or something?
Yeah, probably 0.
Yeah, they've missed 2.
They missed 2 back to back.
How many wins, guys, since 2006?
0.
1 win. They've won 1 World Cup game.
How do you fail to qualify for a World Cup? Then win the Euro.
Win the Euro. They've won the Euro.
They fail again.
Oh, guys, I've got some special for you guys.
That's how dead England is, by the way. How you lose? Yeah, continue. Sorry.
All right, so I was about to say this in the Arsenal game. A bit of North London Day trivia, right? So we all know Harry Kane scored the most goals in the North London derby.
Is that true?
Probably. I think so.
I thought it was somebody else.
No, I think it's Kane.
Okay.
Who scored the second most?
Okay, maybe the guy that I'm thinking.
Go on.
But Robert Perez?
No.
Oh.
Is it?
I know. Is it Theo Walcott?
No.
What's the answer?
Is it Bate?
Is that an obvious name?
It's a very well-known person, but it will spin you. But then,
When I play for both clubs. Did he play for both clubs?
Is it Adebayo?
Oh, how did he get that?
Is it Emmanuel Adebayo?
Yeah.
Is it because he scored for both teams?
I guess. Well, apparently he's second. He's the second highest goal scorer in North London Day.
Yeah, it's probably because he scored for both teams. So, but fair enough.
Yeah.
Wait, did he score for Spurs against Arsenal?
Twice. At least twice.
Really?
This man scored for.
It was cold. He back like 17 goals in that season at Spurs. You know.
He loves playing like he scored in derbies for Arsenal and he scored against us. So he just scores for them. So
he scored for well.
He had 10 goals in the end.
Hey, look, he's annoying, but he's a quality player.
Why is he annoying?
Because
he's a massive tool.
He's a what?
Hey, listen.
I don't know. It's actually, I don't know if Peter's gonna.
His dad doesn't watch elephants, despite what you don't want to say.
That one was mad. So I don't understand that one, but yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, Kane's got 14 North London derby goals.
Yeah.
Son and Adebayo have 8. Perez 7. Okay.
I know there's a lot of penalties in Kane's one, but goals are goals. So I'm mad. But yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if Peter's gonna if this is Peter's one about bringing up the not that guys, but I blanked on his name now, but I don't really care. I don't respect him enough to like bring it up to remember it. But the journalist who works for the Daily Mail who got the energy for Jude Bellingham.
Oh, Craig Hope.
Massive tool.
Massive tool. Loser.
What a tool. Pathetic. Do you know what? Yeah, England. Ian Wright said it best. He said it best. They're not ready for a black star to kind of run things for England. They're not ready for it. They're not ready for him being the head honcho. They're not ready for somebody who actually cares. Like Bellingham, all the criticism that he gets, whatever, in terms of his performances on the pitch, but he's the one guy he does not hide. He says, "It's me. Come, bring it to me. Let's go."
Says England don't do well with any player who has any bit of chest, especially a black player who has chest, because they like England as a whole love a diminutive black person. You're gonna be black. You got to be a nice one. You got to be a Kante. You got to be a Saka. No one is gonna feel like they're gonna try and attack you or have any kind of chest or have any like vim. Because even though players have certain faults, like Sterling has faults, Rashford, everyone has faults, but they have energy about it. They know energy, but it's like, no, you're not allowed to have that.
The worst thing they still attack Saka. That's the worst thing about it.
And they'll still come for you. So,
but do you know what? I will also, not to say it's a counteracting, but I think, I don't know how it is in the UK, but the rest of Europe have been calling out the British media quite a bit in the last 2 weeks.
That's the reputation.
Because
they're seeing it,
they're seeing the nonsense.
And the British media has a genuinely, across the board, not even just football, have a horrendous reputation worldwide. Even if you go to like something as different as Meghan Markle, the entire world can see that they are deliberately going at her for the most mundane things possible because they can. The English press is horrendous. It's just terrible loss. Terrible.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, bang on. I'll end with this. Unless anyone's got any more.
About her. Yeah, just madness, isn't it?
Let's end it with this, okay? Real Madrid. Anyone know where I'm going with this?
Maybe.
Not yet.
And maybe there's a few things that are that's going on in Madrid.
Let me quote you the ESPN article here. Real Madrid has apologized for showing a photo of the wrong player in a video tribute to Diego Jota and his brother Andre Silva, who died in a car crash in Spain in July. Instead of the photo of Silva, Madrid used an image of Elche player Andre de Silva during Madrid's General Assembly on Sunday. Florentino Perez has come out and said there was an error in the institutional video. We apologize. It was a human error. Guys, that's a frigging stinker.
It's Hall of Fame.
That's Hall of Fame. The thing is, it's Hall of Fame, but I can't pinpoint on who the jabron was.
So
that's the problem.
Real Madrid.
This one hit me close to home because this is actually like my job. Like I do stuff like this every single day, in which I have clients and we make content for them, the company that I work for. And because I'm an account manager, it's my job to check that everything is of standard. Do you know what I mean? Everything passes. The names are spelt correctly. The people are the right people because I know the client very well.
Right.
So like when I saw this happen, I know exactly how this mistake has been made. 100%. Somebody has just seen they had a deadline to get this video done, and he said, "Let's make it. Just do it." They haven't even checked the image, and it's a howler of epic proportions. Somebody got fired.
Stock images, isn't it? They just typed in Andre Silva, saw a guy in a football shirt. Yeah,
must be him.
We've got 3 minutes left.
What's worse is that it's not like it's a generic player. Like his image has been all over for the last few months.
Yeah.
So like, how?
I'll be real. I don't know what he looks like.
If you're not ardent, if you're not like an ardent,
no. You can find him. You can definitely find him. That's terrible. Why you
don't know what he looks like?
No, man. No, I've seen him. I've seen the tributes, isn't it? But I don't actually. You could show me.
The thing is, Madrid played, I think, Elche on the weekend.
Yep.
That's the crazy. That's the crazy of it all. And they must have probably thought, we're playing Elche on the weekend. It must be this Elche player. You know, why are we doing this now all of a sudden? I mean,
no, but it's also been a howler because now there's a player manager things going on, like Vinny trying to get Xabi Alonso fired.
Okay. Wow.
He said and it's come out like on mainstream news that he's not signing a new contract as long as Alonso is still here.
Oh, Real Madrid, man. Anyway,
wait, surely why for that? But surely he's just peacocking. Basically, like he's posturing, like he wants to sign the deal, but he's basically throwing Alonso on the back.
I think he's playing chicken. He's trying to play chicken. He's trying to see how much. Who's rated more? Is it me or do they care?
Yeah.
Or is it going to be? And I think he'll be fine either way. I think because he's still young enough and all that stuff, someone will go in for him. So it's not going to be like going from Bayern Munich.
I know he's a highly rated player.
He's not going to go from like Real Madrid to freaking Burnley, but it's going to be like probably a sideways or slightly lower stop. But the point is, he's basically saying, how much cachet do I have? Do you believe in me or do you believe in Mbappe more? Kind of thing. I think someone made a point that's like, someone made the point, yeah, it actually might be a nice get out of jail free card with Vinny if you just let him go, just let Mbappe play off the left like an Henry type vibe and get an actual striker.
What, Haaland?
Yeah, but say get Haaland.
Obviously, Haaland would be fantastic, but in the sense of like getting actual kind of get a, they don't have to be like the best striker in the world, but someone who's like, with all the stuff that like Real Madrid have, you get someone who you can trust will get some goals.
Who?
I don't know.
Because I remember there was that Garcia brother throwing bare headers.
Hey, look. Real Madrid love an ego, innit? Go get Osimhen.
Victor.
Do you know why I think they would still even go after Haaland? Is because these men have been signing bare man on a free. They've been saving the money. So they will be like, right, see, 200, bow.
Yeah. I think if a genuine
Galactico comes available and they've got a resource for it, I'm sure they'll go for it.
Guys, that wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. It's been sensational. Back from the international break. Champions League football to look forward to. Chelsea versus Barcelona. The Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. On the weekend, I think it's by the way, we won't talk about this, the Milan derby, Robin. We won't talk about that.
And we won't talk about it.
No. Also, the Chelsea Arsenal on Sunday 4:30. Is there any other games that are worthy of note this week?
United Palace, man. Can't wait.
United Crystal Palace.
That one could be interesting. That one could be a fun game.
Fun for who?
Wait. Let me ask you a question, guys. Why is Palace United 12 o'clock on a Sunday? Question.
So that's not on TV?
No, it is.
No, TNT.
Oh, but it's just a mad time.
12 o'clock on a Sunday.
Surely
Holla
not.
at me. Yeah. That's what I'm staring at now. If the 30th of November is Sunday, then it's at 12 o'clock on Sunday. And I need questions why. Then Villa, Wolves, Forest, Brighton, and West Ham, Liverpool are all 2:05.
So Saturday there's no 12:30 kickoff.
Nope.
But Sunday there's a 12
but
p.m.
But it's at 8
and it's at 8 p.m. on Saturday. There's some dead games though. Brentford at home to Burnley, Man City at home to Leeds, Sunderland at home to Bournemouth.
Palace are in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Wait, question. Sunday 12 o'clock. Is that the earliest a Premier League game has ever kicked off?
On a Sunday, yeah. Like, why is it not 4:30?
You guys remember back in the day, 11:45 kickoffs? Like back in the day.
Maybe.
They used to be
Saturday?
Maybe. I don't know if it was. It must have been Saturday. But I remember they used to be 11:45.
I vaguely remember.
It was a Satanta Sports.
I vaguely remember 11:45, but I think that was a Saturday.
Was a scandal. You can't kick off in the morning. That was a joke thing, bro. Like, I laugh at the WSL because they got 12 o'clock games.
Don't get me started on that nonsense. So they're just ruin the whole season because they want to be putting everyone at 12. Nonsense.
12 o'clock, Lola. Man, I can't deal with it.
Do you have to work? I know we need to end the pod, but do you work the only Emirates or do you work all games of the WSL, Pete? To be fair, all their games are at the Emirates. It's just the Champions League group stage at the minute and like the cups.
What? So they don't do Bournemouth no more.
Like
we
do
Bournemouth for Champions League in the league phase. So
and then like your League Cup, FA Cup will be at Boreham Wood, but then the knockout stages of the Champions League will come to the Emirates. I will say this though: the Emirates is hosting the Women's Club World Cup, which is on the same weekend as the Arsenal-Leicester game, but we won't obviously be playing Leicester because we're in the Club World Cup. So it's a madness. All one day, 1st of February, I think it is.
So wait, you have 2 games in one day?
Yeah, because we have the third place playoff. Arsenal won't have 2 games, but it will be the third place playoff, and then it will be the final on the same day.
Ah, got you. That's still a howler.
I mean, we won the Champions League. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that, but I meant just logistics wise.
The
Two
club-
games
the
in
club-
one stadium.
A Club World. Listen, where else are you going to go? Club World Cup final being in February the 1st is a stinker. Do it at the end of the season. Let's just be normal. Do it at the end of the season. Anyway, guys, that wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. We'll see you next week live Monday, 8 o'clock. Is there a Monday night football? I don't think there is there?
Nope.
No, next week's fixtures are mid.
They're mid-ish, yeah. Midish. Midish. But until then, guys, we will see you next Monday. We are out. Peace.